for the dum-dum thing to Liddy. I think there it is. It's Liddy. Now I'm gonna just chill for the next 3 minutes to wait for people. What the thing is, what little did they know, I pressed the add button. Here we go. And one. Wait, what? What do you mean you can't start up the ad? I need the thing so then it doesn't make everyone else angry. Press the damn button. There you go. Be free. Starting the starting. Okay, and then I have to just copy paste that every now and then. And then they will know that I really should resize the chat box. I am not giving it the proper breathing room it needs. Okay, note to self. Make sure chat box is happy, otherwise I'm gonna have to slap a man. Sometimes people need to be slapped. And honestly, just chilling for 3 whole minutes doesn't sound too bad. Just gotta do noises for 3 whole minutes. Even though some of the people can't see it. Like, yes. Wait, how often do I need to copy paste a message? At least there's like only 2 minutes of suffering left. I still need to apply I still need to apply the timer thing in case I forgot to adjust the price on Paimons. I'm gonna regret that so much now. Okay, so there's the Paimons. I still need to deal with the reason, like, okay, how to English? He tried to make the emotes. Problem is figuring out which one to keep. Yes, Chris, you do not get to suffer the 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining on the advertisements. This is the only way to get rid of the pre-rolls temporarily, because Twitch is a bitch. I heard that if you want, you could play the ads while it is this quote-unquote stream starting, because it's likely no one is gonna show up. Maybe. And, you know how usually people don't even talk for like the next few minutes when their stream starts? So it's like, yeah, you know what, I'll just run an ad. Make it so new people don't have to deal with it. Same with BRBs. If you're gonna take a shit and nobody's there to entertain, might as well just run the ad, and then the next person doesn't have to go like, oh, 30-second ad, or try to find someone who doesn't have ads on. Yeah. And because you have the shiny thing, you don't have to suffer with it. Yeah. Seems that it only has like, what, 20 seconds left of suffering? Things only run for at most 3 minutes, and I don't know how much that means in delaying the inevitable. No one likes ads. Damn, you... Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Wait. Yes, there was ads! The ad is over. Now, the Fearless over there, they do not see the ads anymore. I think it's over. Now I can go back to regular Genshin and go, get out of here! Oh, yes. I pressed the button, so it shuffles, oh, wait, didn't get ads. But I ran an ad! Because it is a quote-unquote starting screen, so... Well, oh, wait. Oh, it's a new pin. Is your name It's?
Huh?
Wait, somehow, New Bean dodged the ads. It's, how did you avoid the ads? Unless you have an ad block, in which case I don't care. I hate ads too. You got more viewers too. Yes. I am becoming such... Shit. Resin, no! Nick, what? Bullshit. Well, your ad blocks don't work on Twitch. One day you'll find the one that works on Twitch. I know of one. It works on Twitch. Yes, happy streaming. I really want the stick. Well, not the stick. That stick. The stick that can shoot sticks. I want the stick that can shoot sticks. But if I get the other one, that's going on Noelle. And there's no one else who could use it. Oh wait. Tell you which one? Twitch doesn't like your ad. You guess. Yeah, they don't. Oh hey, it's the other. Star. I can't read. Starriilite. Starriilite? Yeah, you are the friend though of the Tsunderes. Evo! Yes! Oh wait, you forgot to farm slimes and now you're too lazy. Dude, how do you not have enough slimes in your life? Yeah. Wait, where's my slimes? Chris, how do you not have enough slimes? I just passively get slime. Look at how much I have in slimes. Look at it. I am doing okay. Unless you're asking everyone else, in which case I hope they're also okay-ish. That is a lot of slimes. Ah. Well, I mean, it's not like I could trade them to you. You're gonna have to murder your own slime people. Yeah, now you have more stars. Sadly, apparently, if I try to make emotes, apparently I am like the 25th emote that has starry but with a single eye. Itto has to wait, you guess. Yes. You need to murder slimes. There's plenty of slimes everywhere. You just have to find them. Right. This thing. Okay. If I set it to here, maybe MiHoYo will be like, do we give them what they want or do we give them something else? Because I should be close to weapon pity. I think. Maybe. I want this harp. I don't want this thing. If I get that, it's going on Noelle, and I'm just gonna be like, well, fuck. Okay, maybe I try to big brain it. I'm gonna pretend I want the stick, but in actuality, I want the stick to shoot sticks. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's ideal to have ammo bow for Ganyu, but as an all-around bow, this is pretty okay, I think. Noelle, yes. Please, do not give me the stone thresher. I actually want the stick that can shoot sticks. No, they don't know. Hopefully. Is it normal? Yeah, that's normal. Black tassel. Hey. Okay. Wait, how close am I to pity? I know I'm close, but I don't know how close. Oh. Okay, well, it's not 4-star pity, that's for sure. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. Oh, wait, I don't need to count. So 60-ish? Probably in 60, so maybe in the next 10-ish I should get something. Oh, wait a minute, or I get something else entirely because... Okay, I didn't really think this through. On one hand, we get one of these guys. On the other hand, it will give me another skyward stick. Yeah, it might try to give me some dumb thing. Emerald. Yeah. Yes. Please not a different weapon. Specifically not another stick. I already have enough pointy sticks. If you're gonna give me something, I would prefer a bow or a sword. But not the really lame ones. Nope, that's normal. Oh, it's cool. Okay. Dude, I don't have enough to get into the next pity. It was probably a mistake. Oh. No, it's Raven. You would think that it would be better at trying to figure out what Pokemon these weapons are, but... Nothing. Another Raven? Another Raven. Okay. So 5 so far. Link. Nope, that's normal. Slingshot! Slingshot and the debate club. Those are the 2 ones you can always tell. Give Skyward... I'm not gonna be too mad if it's a Skyward Blade. It's like, I would prefer it's not you, but... Dude, I already have 2 sticks. I don't need another sticks. I don't need to be jinxed with the bad... Oh, wait a minute. That's purple. I hate my life. No! Dude, no one wants the bell. No one. Nobody uses this shit. They only use it because it's funny looking. Oh, wait, there it is. Please. Beat. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess Noelle gets a new weapon. One of these days I will get me a fucking bow. But right now I have a giant ass sword. No. No. I need a bow. Please, I need to feed my bow characters a better bow. I have 2 claymores, 2 sticks, and a book. I hate this stick. The first one's okay. The second one is overkill. Look at these. Well, I guess Noelle gets to do more damage. I'll just add this to the bell. Here you go. I hate you so much. Since when would the bell actually be helpful? Because it's pretty... Oh. It's an HP claymore. I guess that's about it. Oh no. Apparently the bell gives you a shield or something. Taking damage generates a shield which absorbs damage up to something of the max HP. The shield lasts for 10 seconds until broken, and then it triggers every 45 seconds. It's like, why even bother? The only, like, that... I don't think there's any claymore user that really scales with HP at the moment. Maybe later down the line, but it's like, ugh. Get yourself a better stick. Darn it. Darn it, and you. Well, at least I didn't end up with another stick. I just ended up with the one I didn't want the most. I mean, it does good damage, but it's like... That and I need to build... Where is it? This guy. Oh, wait, so did I have to get stuff for him? Me? Yeah. Is today the day? Today is the day. Oh yes. Hello, Paimon. Oh wait, should you try to pull again if in case it's close? Well, I heard that doing 10 is fine. But the off chance I end up with the bell, and then the bell, and then the bell. And the other thing is that... Oh wait. Yeah, this thing didn't trigger because I didn't change... That's the thing, the course is all fucked up. No, no more. I need to save the rest for something, I don't know. I do not want a C7 of any of these 2. No. I ain't crazy. I'm only crazy enough to try to get one of them fucking me Hoyo only for them to go like, eh. Dude, I have no fate points. Yeah, reset. It was supposed to be on here, but it's like, eh. Like, wait, what? Maki? No. I think the pity for the lower end is like till 15, or maybe? What's the other weapons on here? I mean, I don't mind getting that one. If only a stick isn't the worst thing to get. But then I think that's supposed to be the sacrificial? I don't need more sack books, and I definitely don't need the bell. So it's like, the off chance of getting any weapon I don't need or want. Hurts. See, where was it? Details. Tell me about what... Yeah, I definitely don't need another sack book, that's for sure. So if I can avoid these two, these three are fine, I guess. Okay, I think it's 10 then 5, and then I'm gonna regret everything. Because it definitely ain't gonna drop me the weapon I want. Goodbye. So that's a raven. And that's Harb. Watch this be the bell or something. Oh, this one's taking a while. It's a 10? Oh. I see. You hate me. And this is why I don't like pulling unless the odds are in my favor. It's not. Another debate. Another debate. Let's see, Barb. So that means 7 pulls and then it will go to the next one. As long as I just throw only 7, I should get something from here. But it might be the bell. Or another debate club. Various? Yeah, various. I don't need another Barbara. No one needs another Barbara. Why couldn't it give me something useful? That's a lot of debate clubs. So many debate clubs, but they're all weapon fodder. Oh, emerald. Oh, okay. Well, there's definitely not another... And this is why I shouldn't be letting chat decide the fate of my very limited supply of wishes. No one wants the bell, and MiHoYo knows this very well. Now you know to like at least like save your primo jumps for something better. Look. Disgusting. Disgusting sword. No. It's gonna sit in the backpack so it can know how big of a piece of shit it is. Going on the permanent record of being a shit. The only consolation prize is that I get closer to getting either a new 4-star weapon? Yes. No! You can't make me. We need to... Oh, wait. Missions reset, didn't they? Well, instead of meeting Itto, you're gonna have to deal with me doing commissions. If this game will load, that is. Taking its sweet time to load. No! You do not put your hope and trust into MiHoYo. They will give you exactly what you don't want. That's how they make money. So no. No, you do not succumb to MiHoYo. You do not give it its wallet, your wallet to it. Just no. You need to know when to stop. What is your problem? Who on earth is spreading this rumor? What rumor? About the fortune slips at the shrine. You know what fortune slips are, right? To put it simply, they are a form of astrology done by drawing lots. Yeah, no, don't trust MiHoYo. That's how they suck you in. They go like, maybe you can get it. Maybe? Oh, guess what? No, you can't have it. Oh, you could reveal some simple fortunes from the wording of the slips you get. If you get a good sign, people usually leave the bad signs at the shrine to rid themselves of bad fortune. But a rumor has now somehow spread that if you throw away the bad slips to the top of the tree, your bad luck will be dispelled by the Archon. Here's the funniest part. Some people even think that the higher you throw it, the faster the good luck will come, and the faster the bad luck will dissipate. What nonsense. As the rumors get more and more outrageous, people have started throwing more up the tree too. It's said that if the more you threw gets stuck in the branches, that means that your prayer has been accepted. Not only will your wish come true, but also your good luck in the whole year. Okay, so they're littering up a tree. Of course not. Let's put aside whether individual prayers can be heard or not. Throwing more is just way off. Besides, more all looks the same, don't they? Are they really expecting the Archon to pick up one's more one by one to figure out who they came from? I understand that they wanted to pray for blessings, but throwing things up there won't get them any. Besides, it all falls down once the wind kicks up. I've tried to clean the tree up myself, but I'm not very athletic. Not only did I fail to clean it up, but I got stuck for a long time and couldn't get down. But I can't just leave it unattended. Traveler, can you go help me? Go up to the roof and clean up a little? Okay. Well, I'm counting on you then, Traveler. Go to the roof and clean it up. If you find any fortune slips, bring them to me. Okay, I got an elevator. So you just want... Oh, on top of the roofs. Okay, I got an elevator. Go, elevator! Hey! Oh, there's one. Hello. There's the other. There's Bird Egg. Oh, hey, there's the other one. Okay, I got your roof stuff. Here you go. You're done then? Yep, here you go. Thank you very much. Leave the fortune slips to me, and I'll hang them up in the right place. Please take these as a thanks for your help. I understand that people are desperate to get rid of bad luck, and to get good luck. But I think that if they really want to solve their problems, their own actions will be more than efficient than a few fortune slips. How do they expect the gods to offer help if they don't take any actions for themselves? Okay, and then... Oh, we just have to murder people. Good old-fashioned murder. Oh. Wait, was it that way or was it the other way? Oh, other way around. Here. Oh, hey, sleepy boys. Excuse me, sleepy boys. I am just here to murder someone else. Yep. Oh. So I just need to murder those guys. Okay.
Come to be.
I have no sprint, but I need shields. What the? How is my shield broken already?
Come a little closer.
Burst forth. Moments of birth.
Oh, he went wee again. Is it a normal occurrence for hilichurls to be flung all the way over there by being... Look at how far it went! This is how far he got slapped. Right here. Wait, is this the guy who needs help shooting shit? Oh, or not. almost done. We just have to head down. And... Eek. Oh, hi, Tree. Oh, never mind. Tree doesn't like me. Aloy's fine. Somehow. She's not dead. She's just a little dying. Could go find her a statue eventually. But right now, we just gotta kill more people. Or maybe it's a time challenge to kill people. All the way over there. Is there people to murder, or is that a monolith again? Kinda looks like a monolith. I hate those things. Crap! Oh, I think I just have to kill people, right? There's no monolith, it's just classic murder.
Feel this ancient power.
This one's a fighter. You're in for a little
Back off! To ashes!
Oh,
Burst forth.
I thought I swapped to Lisa, but I guess not.
Moment of birth.
Try not to enjoy.
Live!
Ever see can't get up.
Oh,
It's over.
I thought I pressed Q. Oh well. Yeah, at least they're dead. Sure, why not? I just have to go back to scrolling all the way back. It's like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Okay, give me the other thing. Yes, money. Not much, but at least the only thing I have to do for it is click on it and then reapply it. There you go. Still need to get a good set of that one artifact set that has energy recharge. Might take a while. I can hear water outside. Oh, right. I need to still run this team because domain things. Hey, what does this thing need? You also need weird, creepy heads? Well, I guess I could enhance it right now with whatever that is. Oh, wait, that's all my one-star material? There you go. Well, it ate all my swords. Oh, wait, this thing uses whatever the hell this is. Okay, I need to get stuff for this. I don't know what that means. Do I like buttons? Sometimes. I don't know. Oh, we gotta beat up whoever lives in there. Problem is, I don't know if I need Noelle or not. Who the hell lives in here? Definitely haven't needed to do these domains before. Oh. I mean, as long as my albedo doesn't die... Wait, you live in this domain? Wait, where the hell do you live?
Coming to be.
Okay, do I okay, good. I have a short shield. At least a shield. Not a great one, but good enough. As long as I keep a shield on my person, I should be able to be okay. Excuse me.
Feel this ancient power.
Don't know how well these shields are gonna hold up though. But at least they up high.
This'll pack a punch.
Uh-oh.
Witness my great
Don't
undertaking.
touch me! No touchy!
The hunt is on.
Oh hey, another shield! Oh, my albedo got slightly tapped, but he's okay.
Feel this ancient power.
Uh-oh. No? Why is the other guy trying to do it? Uh-oh. Well, I guess I have to just rely on good old dodging. I didn't take too much damage, so it's fine. Albedo's fine. Look at him. He's perfectly healthy. I am gonna need a lot more for the catch. Thing is, who to stick gun on because the energy recharge.
Ever seen one of these?
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking.
Okay, go Albedo, murder them. Stop throwing tiny versions of the slimes at me. No.
Moment of birth. Live.
No, no, no. No slap me. Me slap you.
Got something for ya.
Me slap you. Oh,
Feel this ancient power.
look at this man. Almost single-handedly murdering them.
Let's spark.
Witness my great undertaking.
Yeah, that's a pretty happy albedo. He can clear it in almost a whole minute. And that's not too bad at all. Good albedo. You will be able to farm all the friendship for everyone. When you are friends with an albedo, albedo will carry you hard. Look at him. He's beautiful. Maybe he's the reason that I managed to do the bit slightly better. I still haven't done the 9-star, but it is slightly better than before.
Ever seen one of these?
Moment of birth.
Look at this beautiful slap damage. It's nice passive damage, all for doing absolutely nothing.
Witness my great
He's not even that good at slapping people. He's just slapping them with Geo. It's like, yeah, get smacked down by my flower. Oh, hi.
Burst forth.
Uh-oh. Please don't hurt me. No,
Moments of
no
birth.
hurting.
Got something for ya.
Look, albedo barely has any scratches on him. He is too tanky.
Feel this ancient power.
Uh-oh. Yeah! No, Lisa and Beto are just there for friendship. All three of them are just there for friendship purposes. These are the last people I need to build friendship on, I think. And that's the only reason that they're here. That and to help Albedo make shields. Because Albedo needs at least one other element that isn't Geo or Animal to make the good shields. And that's why Aloy just peep-bows like for a second and see a fresh new shield that I just happened to run into.
Witness my great undertaking.
Live. Can I get my burst back? like my burst so I could slap you very hard without actually having to slap you with my hands.
Moment of
Or my
birth.
stick.
Burst forth.
Slapping people with the flower is the new way of murdering your people. No, Albedo's not gonna die. Look at him. He's very happy. I don't need to build them. To each their own and to whatever they want to use. If they want to be a physical damage amber, let them be.
Burst forth. Moment of birth.
See? Albedo's very efficient. He needs no help. It's perfect. Good, Albedo. You single-handedly almost killed everything. Oh, wait. Wait, was there a bonus in here? Oh, no, not that one. This thing. Oh, shield strength is increased. When character gets that. Generated by that, a shockwave will be... Oh. So this place was kind of made for Albedo. It's like, hey, you want good shields? We could help with good shields. It's like, yes. I would like to not have a healer, thank you. Man, how big are these shockwaves?
Coming to be.
I cannot tell what is anything. Doesn't look like there's anything shockwave-like. Oh, so that's what it is. Every time I step on the crystals, it makes a fart cloud.
Burst forth.
Except I can't tell how much damage the fart cloud was. Can you give me another fart cloud?
Moment
Can I
of
get
birth.
another fart cloud? I can't read.
Coming to be.
I think it does 2K? 2K fart clouds?
Witness my great undertaking.
Oh, you gotta work, so you gotta go. That's fine. Oh, I forgot. I could just chill up here. Don't slap your stupid slimes at me. Oh. No. Wow. Albedo got slapped twice, and that didn't hurt much. He has too much defense. His defense is too strong. Yeah. We get to chill with the Itto. Once I'm done getting stuff for this stick. Oh, hey, a double. Oh, wait, but you're only gonna get 6 hours of sweep. Well, good luck surviving. Wait, did I go? I need to be next to one of those crafty stations, though. I need a crafty station in case I just need to, like, sneak over there. Okay, you go has a nap. Me, I'm probably still gonna be here for the next hour or two. Probably. Okay, where's... Right, nobody is using the catch, so I have to manually go into my backpack, ascend this thing, and feed it all of my rocks. Here you go, have some rocks. I have plenty of rocks. Like I said, plenty of rocks. Here you go. Oh wait, I don't think I have enough for those flying butts. I hate those flying butts. Oh wait, it's a new bean that use keyboard smashes. Hello, keyboard smashing friend. Yes, I am proud. I did not need to mine these rocks anymore because my team mines them for me. Okay, can I get a more powerful stick? Oh. Okay, and then here's the bottleneck. It's almost there, but it's not quite. Okay, now I need to find those creepy mask things and upgrade them to the highest level of creepy mask. Oh. Okay, I trust in you, Albedo. Make me extra creepy mask things. Thank you. Okay, now do it again. Do it again, Albedo. Oh. You lost the 1 out of 10. It's okay, you tried. You got it on the one that doesn't help as much. The thought that counts. Okay, and then this thing is gonna need too many of the creepy mask things again. And I got barely any of these. Wait, 12. 12 thingies and then the weird gear stuff. I should have plenty of gear stuff, but it's the thing that drops from those butts that just fly in the air like the little dum-dums they are. How many do I need? 12? You know what, convert all of them. It's not like I need it. Okay, here you go, Sucrose. Take all of these stupid things. Oh, okay. Oh, not enough. Oh, or she gives me extras. Thank you, Sucrose. I think, wait. Yeah. Okay, and then we just need the dum-dum, this thing. That should be enough. Ah, yes, I see you have put your hard-earned little Sparky doodad for the 420. 420 is a great number, next to 69. But, I guess there can only be one weird funny number, because if I put too many, then it just seems a little overcrowded. Oh wait, do I have enough of the... Do I have one more creepy mask thing I can at least convert? No? No. I don't have any more creepy mask things. Well, I guess it's gonna be a level 80 stick that I don't use. Beautiful level 80 stick. Okay, you go take the snoo too. Makes me wonder, what kind of emotes do I want to put in first? Oh hey, Misty Dungeon's coming back in the next 2 days? Ito! Oh wait, or did I already convert my I already did the resin thing, right? No? Okay, there we go. Convert that to resin. And... find Ito. Ito is... wait, what do you mean? Oh. Talk to Lisa. Okay, first I'm swapping out my party. Because God... then again... Okay, what are the odds that I have to beat someone up? Probably. Please tell me you're... Oh! They're like... Nyah! 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 Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Oh, thank God it's voice acted. I could do nothing now.
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous.
Oh my God, it's both urgent and dangerous. Looks like it's the job for the
After
traveler.
assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Okay.
Just another day on the job for us.
Dangerous, you say? Why can't the Tenryou Commission just do it on their own?
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of ARATAKI Itto.
How young is this man? Like, I feel like Sara's pretty young. Even if she's a Tengu. She is... Wait, is she half Tengu or is she full Tengu? But Itto is probably a full Oni. But how old is this guy?
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
Yes, very horny, tough-looking guys.
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind.
Okay.
So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sounds like a real ruffian.
So let Paimon guess. it's up to us to bring this Oni in.
Yeah!
Problemo! This does sound like a job for the Traveler. He'll be back with that Oni in no time.
Hell yeah, let's go get
I have
him,
complete
Paimon.
confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the ARATAKI Gang.
Wow, I'm not too experienced with gang fights, but he has a gang, and I have a Paimon. Do you know how many Paimons worth his gang is? Because Paimon. Look at her. How can you say no to this?
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
But I can throw you like Itto's bull, and then you can like at least distract them for once. Think of the value you have.
We are still investigating Arataki Itto's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts.
I like how I can hear my Sealy. If you listen really quietly, you can hear him. Or passive music. There he is! There it is!
But please ask around in the streets as well.
I may
There will
include just the
likely be
audio.
others more familiar with Itto's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
Okay, well let's go ask about Itto.
Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Avisask.
Who's the one who came up with your catchphrase? It's kind of Give me a second, I just want to adjust and figure out what's wrong with these filters. Copy filter. Filters. Maybe remove both of these filters first? It's gonna sound a little weird. And then, close. Give you filters. Each filter. Yeah, I think. Okay, that's a little baby duck. And that's close enough. Who's a good whammy? Rise up, Golden Soul!
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Itto guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
Oh, I can heal my albedo. Here you go. Hi, have you seen an Oni with big horny horns?
ARATAKI ITTO? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is, he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Okay.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
Why are you so surprised, Paimon? He has a
No,
gang.
not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus.
Yep.
So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged.
Okay. Wait, is it volatile or volatile? English is confusing.
I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
Okay, so what is he usually up to? And does he have a stable job of any kind? That is the second one though. It's like, what kind of person would it be that he would be able to have a job, but he has a pretty bad personality?
I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away.
Okay, so he's a bum. Good to know.
When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang.
Well, I mean, that part doesn't sound bad. He's willing to help others, and he hangs out with children.
If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Oh, okay.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Itto fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
He is pretty weird.
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself.
Arr. Senpai didn't notice you. There. One day, a senpai will notice you, just not the senpai.
Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
But ask who? Who is there we can ask?
Okay, thanks.
I'll become an outstanding adventurer for sure.
Can I buy this? Can I buy this
Try some
dongo?
creative cooking.
Don't miss out on Izuma's creative cuisines. Can I? I would like this thing. Can I has milk? Yes. Oh, you can only buy one or two. Sure. I probably end up using it at some point by accident. It's like I need something. I got milk. It restores HP and regenerate, and it is a creative snack made by adding sweet, sticky dango to milk. It is sweet and it is dense mouthfeel. Who the heck calls it mouthfeel? All the customers who have tried it loved it. But still, it is dango that has been added in it. Drinking too much might lose your appetite. It looks cool.
I'll become an outstanding adventurer for sure.
Oh wait, it's... Oh, I got a new entry. I think either that or a new thing in my backpack. Hi, how has this Oni ruined your life? Tell me your life story.
ARATAKI Itto? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Oh, okay.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
Okay, which one of you is sus?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
Okay, does he not have muscles or does he not have street smarts?
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets.
Yes.
Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
What? Is he gambling with kids?
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! And so on.
Damn, is it a 180? She just went like, yes. So he usually loses, and then he went like, yeah, I found the one! I'm awesome! Yeah! Like, and that's how it went. Like, lady, what the heck?
Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Hey.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
Okay, how do I lose a bet to a kid and have the kid just like take you away from me, Paimon? I'm asking for a friend.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Itto a scolding.
Itto just wants to steal candy from kids very legitimately. Yes, we are asking for a friend. How to remove Paimon from my party? Can I gamble her away to a kid and have the kid win so they can take Paimon off my hands?
He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened.
Yes, we need to gamble our Paimon. Do you know how valuable the Paimon is? And because she is so valuable, you can just use her as a bargaining chip when it comes to gambling. Like, I mean, she always thinks so highly of herself. It's like,
Paimon is the best guide. You cannot be able to do any of this without Paimon. Even if Paimon has no value when it comes to fighting, you enjoy Paimon's company. And our friendship, you can't put a price on our friendship.
it's like, Paimon, how do I just like, no. Also, why is it Paimon speaking for the traveler most of the time? Do I get a say in this? Oh, I get button options that usually results in yes and yes. But where is the no when you need it? I am not a bad influence, I'm just saying, sometimes you don't want a little Paimon in your life.
In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose.
Okay.
So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
Sure, why not? One day he's just chilling with the kids and gambling, the next day he goes actually trying to steal money from a bank. Okay, I understand your point of view. That's not at all what I expected to hear.
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kinda sounds like a man of integrity.
He plays with children in hopes of stealing their candy.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable.
Okay.
So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
If he thinks that stealing from the bank is okay, doesn't mean that we won't get the po-post to sick on him.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
It's finally nice that I don't have to read anything. Okay, who's the last person I have to, quote-unquote... Hi, stick man. Can I have your stick?
Run out of exciting cases.
But there's a Oni on the loose. How's that not exciting? You know what? For you, I want to have high ground. I just want to have high ground. Oh, okay. I see what the problem. This thing can't go up because there's a gate in the way. Oh, and I can't talk to him unless I am somewhat at level. Darn it. Okay, come on.
Have we really run out of exciting cases?
Oh.
ARATAKI ITTO. Of course I know him.
Why did
We've
the
been trying to
traveler dodge
apprehend
me
him recently.
flower?
We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Why do you say as if that was a bad thing?
Captain says that Arataki Itto hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
He took candy from a child!
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
I mean, he could have chosen to wear a hat. That might have solved his problems. Maybe. Hats are good. Kinda. Wait, give me a second. I would like to adjust my... It looks a little too high. Or maybe... Oh. Wait, what does this cap... Oh. Okay, never mind. Oh, so... How do you know it wasn't a different Oni? It's not like he's the only Oni around, right?
At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers.
Okay.
What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
So what's the motive?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way.
Okay, who did he steal from?
He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him.
Okay, you go people away, because sleep is important, even though, honestly, sometimes it seems like I don't sleep at all. Like,
How are you still up at this hour?
because I'm crazy.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, eventually the streamers go people around again. It is only a matter of time. Oh, wait, you gotta go... Okay, I can't read. I read that as PM. I also have the inability to read. So you do not need to sleep. You just need to go out into the world. Sometimes I'm a little dumb, okay?
After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an
God.
easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
I'm not much of a gambling person. I'm just like, I don't like putting stakes where the odds are not in my favor. Like, why even try? It's kind of why I like pulling on banners that have most of the things I want. So at least the odds are slightly better. But if the odds are bad, it's like, oh, up. Fuck. Oh wait, so he was exacting revenge on the Tenryou Commission? Okay.
At the time, Arataki Itto put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in
Okay,
the
you
end we
beat
had to
me to
enlist
the
the help of
city.
Kujo-Sara to finally secure his vision.
Oh, yeah.
The vision hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He did take his shiny rock. You don't take a man's shiny rock and not expect retaliation.
He does sound a little unstable. Just like people have been saying.
Yep, it seems like he has enough motives to try to do something
If the two
bad.
of you are able to capture Arataki Itto, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Do you really think it could restrain that guy? He has abs! I might have exposed abs as the Traveler, but he has abs!
All the info.
Look at this! Look at the lack of muscle definition on this man. He can't stand a chance.
Have we really run out of exciting cases?
Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist.
Yeah, like the one that
Paimon
could.
remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
Aw. I was hoping to put it like really close to Albedo so it looks like running in the 90s, but I guess I'm not gonna be able to do that. Hey, Sango, wait a minute, how much do I have to pay her? Or maybe she's just not going to... Do I talk? Oh, I know. I talk to you. Talk to me, lady.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Itto.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
Oh, no.
I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
Paimon, fess up the money!
How much more are we talking about here?
A lot.
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Itto is successfully caught and brought to justice.
That's too much money. I think I could make a weapon out of that money.
Whoa, that's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Paimon, can we use you as a bargaining chip now?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee.
What?
And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Itto. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Is it about the horny Oni?
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time,
There's
there
eggs
lived a
on the roof!
Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni.
Aww.
The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near.
Oh. No, they made the child
So the
cry.
Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
Oh no.
as planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him.
Oh no.
But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni.
I don't know if he's being a
Don't
real
worry
homie
about
or just
it. No matter
burying
where I
himself.
go, we'll always be friends.
Aww. The homie, but I don't know if this was the right way to go about it.
That's it? What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
What
I
should
suppose
know?
the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
But the blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Paimon, why are you getting all sad over a story? Okay, so what does this have to do with the situation?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Itto is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni.
Oh, so Itto isn't the Red Oni, he just has the bloodline of the Red Oni.
What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline.
Like bloodlust and the need to fight?
Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
I mean, technically every human or person or thing has the capability of doing wrongdoings even though they have no upstanding historical evidence that they will do as such because they never were a bad being. But that doesn't mean they will never turn into a bad being.
But how could he do that? After the blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
Hey, Oni prejudices exist.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point.
You're just telling me they all went extinct because they got lonely. Damn.
Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss?
We must find the man and punch him for no reason.
According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now.
Okay,
The
I
Tenryou
got a
Commission is
TP.
unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee in that direction.
Okay, I go take TP. Thank you, lady.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait, Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Itto has given in to his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
Don't worry, I can use you as a shield, Paimon. It'll be fine.
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether
Yeah.
or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Don't worry, I have a Paimon. Paimon can act as a shield. Right,
Okay.
Paimon?
But what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Maybe they just really hate beans.
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Itto is allergic to beans.
Oh. Okay. It's like, hey, are you allergic to peanuts? Guess what I have? It's like, oh no. Oh yes. Time to get peanuts. Like, dude, why would you? No, we don't throw stuff that people are allergic to at them. Even just being in their near presence, even if it's not consumed, is bad enough.
In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Itto. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him.
How could you do something so cruel to a man?
If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Okay, well, you're telling me he will have severe allergic reaction to beans. Well, looks like it's our only option. Okay, well, that's what the plot
Knowing
wants.
the target's weakness will make things a whole lot easier.
I don't think it's fair that I'm throwing beans at a man allergic to beans.
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here.
Okay.
I was planning to use them to make some porridge.
but I think you will find a better use for them.
Uh-huh, yes, throwing it at a poor man who's allergic to it because he probably maybe did something bad.
Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Oh, I see. You're giving us your leftovers. But in actuality, you're trying to charge the commission a very hefty price for your beans. Okay.
Sneaky! But also, thanks! Let's head to Yashiori Island and start looking for Ito!
Well, time to start beaning. We must throw beans at him, I guess. Wait. This thing should be like one of those equipable items, right? No? How do I start throw beans at people? Where am I? Can I eat it? Where the heck did I keep the beans? 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 Should be gray. And it hasn't... Oh, yes. Maybe I could feed this to someone. Here, Barbara, have this... Yes. I just want to get rid of it. It's like, yes, my inability... How do I have so many suspicious steaks? Okay, well, that's awkward and suspicious, but okay. Where did it give my beans? I'm looking for beans. Where do I keep my... Oh, wait, do I have enough of these things to make the shiny golden one? Oh, I know. I want to live in here. Beans? Beans! Oh, is it a quest item? There it is. Beans you got from Sango. Arataki Itto seems to be allergic to beans. So this may prove useful tool in stopping him to resisting too much. Sango says they're not free though. Hopefully they don't cost too much. Okay, well, I guess I have to bean the man. Sorry, Itto. Quest says I need to bean you, even though you're allergic to it. Here, Itto. Itto. I need to throw beans at you.
According to Detective Sango, Ito should be somewhere around here. Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental sight?
Wait, you mean to tell me that the vision acts like a tracker? Okay. Hey, Yuri. We are going to hunt for the Ito. And throw beans at a man allergic to beans!
Look, footprints!
Huh?
Let's see where they lead.
Wait, what footprints? I can't see. Oh. How big are his feet? Is it me or they're smaller than Albedo's feet? Huh. Well, I'm coming, Ito. I'm gonna throw beans at you.
Camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward.
Here, Ito. I got beans with your name on it. Oh, shit.
There are more footprints here. He should be just up at... Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki?
He does have the horns.
He
Yes,
doesn't seem
very
to be
funny
looking
number.
this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us.
Yeah.
It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
It's one of those, how do I put it? It's one of those, like, channel point request thingy redemption that literally does nothing. It's like, oh, would you like to throw away your points for a funny number? Haha, it's just a funny number. It does nothing. Here, Ito, I have beans. Oh wait. I kind of want to just watch him. What happens if he notices me? Do you think Senpai will notice me? I mean, he's not my senpai, but he's someone. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! No! Get down! No! Traveler! Fucking hell! I hate rocks. I hate climbing. He's like, wait, what the heck is that? It's like, that kind of looks like a guy. Yes, I'm sorry. but it's non-refundable. You will get them back one day, but not today. So he's just walking around casually and that's it. Right? Oh hey! Wait, can I? Yeah, I can do this! Wait, what was he doing? No, I missed it! Can I hide behind this tree? Does this count as a hiding spot? This really pathetic trunk? I think it does. Hey, I could watch Senpai behind this thing, even though my ahoge is sticking out like a sore thumb. Oh wait, this thing isn't tall enough, is it? Oh, it is.
Oh, hey! Look, he's just staring at the Oh!
Hey, who's sneaking around over there? Come on, show yourself.
No! This is a trunk! Bruh! I'm not talking to Paimon about countermeasures.
Wait! Could that be him? He doesn't seem to... It'll save a lot of...
Dude, I was hiding behind a trunk. It worked the first time. I just want to know... Oh, you're gonna lurk. Cause you are hammering away. At your PC. Oh, he's just thinkers, man. Okay. Did it. At least I know that that trunk is not very helpful. Maybe this rock will help. And then he stares at the flowers. It's like, yeah, these are some flowers. And then he crouches at the flowers. Oh, I want to get a closer look of him crouching at the flowers. Instead of actually doing what I need to, I'm just stalking this guy. Does he want to admire the other flower? No, he's just Thinker's man again. It's like, yes. Oh, what? Where is he going? Okay, he should. Weird guy. He's just no.
Hey, who's sneaking around over there?
Excuse me,
show
I am
yourself.
clearly hidden behind this nice structure of rock. Last I checked, you don't have ears. Well, you do have ears, but I assume that the AI is too stupid to notice.
Wait! Could that be him? He doesn't seem to be... It'll save a lot of...
Well, guess I have to bean the man. Oh. At least I have a lot of beans. I'm sorry, my dude. Game told me to throw beans at you.
Beans, no!
What? You just cried. His dad threw beans at me. I thought he was gonna have an allergic reaction, not starts crying at me because I threw beans at him.
Are you okay?
Paimon, we literally threw beans at a man literally very allergic to beans. You think he'd be okay?
What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
Last I checked, crying obsessively as if someone has punched the fuck out of you is not a very bad reaction. If anything, it's the last reaction I would assume out of a guy who is probably allergic.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control.
You don't sound very good, and it's kind of surprising that you didn't try to put 2 and 2 together, that I was probably the one who threw the beans at you. Do you have a brain in there? Look, there's only 2 people here, and you were strucken by beans. Like, as if someone threw them at you deliberately.
It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it.
Does this thing need an EpiPen or something? There's like things that humans use to, like, you know, allergies. Does it work on Onis? Why did no one think of whether or not... Oh, wait, is it like one of those sneezy reactions like... hay fever? Spring? Pollen flower thing?
Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
Okay, well now that sounds like an allergic reaction. He can't breathe. We literally took his ability out.
Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though.
Are we going to jail for deliberately trying to kill a man? I mean, I might be one who's like all about the stabbing, but this is a lot.
Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
We threw a literal bean. Why is he so smug about it? It's like, yeah, we threw beans at you. We know what we did. You almost died for it, or at least suffocated a little. How does it feel to get beamed? Like, you can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive. There's plenty more beans in the bag, and you better come quietly. I don't think this is a very efficient tactic to get people arrested. It's like, if you're trying to hunt down a criminal, and you know they're deathly allergic to peanuts, so you just keep a bag of peanuts on your person and throw it at them. It's like, what the heck is wrong with you? Just apprehend him normally. Well, I'm sorry, Itto, but I'm gonna have to threaten you with beans.
Hey, whoa, take it easy. Just stop with the beans, okay? So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here anyway?
Sango ratted you out.
Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you.
I have more beans. I'm sorry. I have to threaten you with more beans.
I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
They're just like, bruh.
Yeah, bruh. You coming with us? We have more beans than where that came from. That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
You're the one behind the robbery and the missing people, right?
Yep, that's right. Me. All by myself. Nobody else.
He's covering for somebody. I can hear it.
As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Oh. That seemed like a short nap. Well, there he is. I threw beans at him and he's not dead. Thankfully.
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think? No, it's not. When you have a robbery or a heist, one of the things that is most important is to have hostages. Otherwise, they won't take you seriously. Think, Paimon, think! How else are we supposed to get more Mora? Do you know how much more it takes to feed Paimon? Paimon needs ascension materials. I need to be a level 90 Paimon. Paimon will be the one to clear that abyss. I'll show all of them. All of them!
Not when their families will pay good Mora to see them again. Easy pickings.
Wow. I gotta admit, even if he was covering for someone, he's doing a pretty decent job acting as if he's the culprit.
And the extra Mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
At least you're honest? Questionable reasoning.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
I will threaten you with more beans, and I will subdue you with beans until you suffocate and have to be taken to a hospital?
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back! Yeah, we need money, too.
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Oh! Look into his eyes! Look intensely into his eyes.
Well, mostly he took a commission to bring you back. Wow, nice backbone there, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case,
I'm throwing more beans at you, aren't I?
Uncle Ito!
Oh, hey, it's a kid.
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
Granny Oni. She has no horns.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
No. We beetle fight now, bitch.
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, we're definitely his friends. And we met to each other, and our first experience together is us throwing beans at him. He loves it.
Yeah, that's right.
Very not
I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
Dude, you could tell where it's like only drawn in. It's like, oh, he has to color. That's an actual model. And then you see this? Pixelation. Yeah, you gotta get them pixels in your outfit. Hell, his outfit is clipping into his arm. How cool and radical is that? wait, why is there red here? Well, I mean, part of his hair is like faded red, and then there's this one. And then it looks like his horns were just plastered on top of his head. Like, if you have horns, the hair would go around the area, not this. It's like, yeah, I glued these horns on myself. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, just leave the kid out of this.
What the fuck is that noise that came out of his mouth? Okay.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
Well, you see, that's called an allergic reaction because we have to take in this criminal because he was a bad, naughty boy. And you know what he's allergic to? Beans! He's allergic to beans.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh! It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
Yeah, we're definitely not taking him to jail or anything, kid.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me.
Uh-huh. Why is the granny called Oni? And she looks human.
They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the ARATAKI gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
Oh, okay. I had no idea you were so caring for others, I guess.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Paimon, this has sus written all over it. He has hidden motives. Can you believe that? People can have hidden motives.
Listen,
okay.
how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel.
I could beat your fucking abs. I'm better at threatening people sometimes, okay?
If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? 'Cause I'm an Oni of my word.
Okay. I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you. And your rock hard abs. And your horns.
I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
Fine.
What should we do? There is the kid to consider. Sure, I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you.
It's on! I like your style. All right, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else.
Dude, I have a lot of beetles in my backpack. You can have any of them. I'd be surprised if they're even alive at this point.
Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
I mean, you do have a collar. You already saved me the trouble of putting you on a leash. That's kind of kinky, though. Wait, Bruh. Where the hell did he go? He's not... Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, it stopped. I was worried it would start bouncing off again. It's like,
Goodbye! You aren't gonna touch me.
Oh, that's just a weird, funny-looking statue thing. Wait, where do I have to go? There?
By the way, Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
It's where you get beetles and fight, duh.
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing.
Aww, it kind of sounds adorable. It's like, yeah.
But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way.
Why? But they're peaceful. So you essentially have beetle fights with very peaceful beetles. Why?
Grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
Okay, that's fine. They're just flipping each other. But what if they flipped each other off? What then? So, oh wait, I played when I was a kid. I watched people playing that when I was... Wait a minute. Doesn't that mean that the Traveler's seen this kind of fighting before with beetles? Or with people?
Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that.
Uh-huh.
I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body.
Little do you know, I've beaten up a dragon frog at least 1,000 times! 1,300. So don't you go telling me who has the better streak when it comes to fighting. I have a decent win streak against that frog. Sure, he might have beaten me up a few times, but I've beaten him up even more.
But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well.
Why is it
Not up
raining?
for a fighter doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over.
Okay.
Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
Okay.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you. Yeah, we're here to make sure that you're being a good boy and you keep up your end of the deal.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time.
But your horns aren't made for tooting. They're just decoration on your head.
And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. We have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Or, you know, just keep one beetle and train it to be the very best beetle that no one ever... Wait, well, how does it go again? I forgot how that song goes. And, like, no one ever was. I think that was it.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
No shit!
Okay, let me see.
I can hear it.
Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom moral we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
Okay. Well. This thing?
Uh-oh! Lightning storm!
Are we...
Just our luck. Well, hopefully that'll scare all the wimpy beetles away and leave the tough ones for us.
I don't know. I feel like if it ran away, they're probably smart enough to know when to not pick a fight.
Darn it, they're all gone.
This isn't even a good
Let's
tree.
hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's a king-size beetle just below. Beefy Beetle King, here we come!
Okay. Okay, Ito. And now what?
You see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto!
What?
Now that's what I'm talking about!
What? I don't see no pile of Kabutos and you interrupted me. There's a bee. Hello, Bean. Welcome. We are here looking for beetles. and keeping that guy in check. What pile of... I'm confused.
Huh? Oh, what the...
Oh.
Aw, no, not lavender melons.
Hey, do you want me to throw this at you, Ito?
Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else.
Yeah, you need your eyes fixed if you thought these were beetles. I've seen those beetles. They live on trees and on walls. Oh, hey, look, beetles. Oh my god. Look at these beautiful beetles. Wait, what? What do you mean there's an actual beetle here? No, I don't have anyone who can beat up the rocks good enough. I don't see no beetle here. Oh. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, right. I said it so my thing does not make the bloop bloops if it's only like a +1. But thank you anyways. You has came.
This is the one. This is the one. See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni Kabuto.
This is a rock. You brought me a rock. I mean, I guess a rock could beat up a Oni Kabuto if you throw it hard enough. But that's just sad. Those beetles didn't do anything wrong to deserve a rock to the face. Can I throw more beans at you? Oh wait, actually, give me a second. Let me just do fancy button thing so I can figure out. Oh wait, why? It says art. Oh yeah, wait a minute. That's why you do art. Wait, so what does that... It is a very special rock. I don't know, it's a pretty... I can't rotate the camera to look at the rock. You're just looking at the rock. Oh, hope you had a nice arting. I'm not really sure what art you did this time. It will take a while to check though. But this rock... what do you mean it's kind of...
It's on the smaller side. But, size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
That's pretty big. I could put this on your face. Can I put the beetle on your face?
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes.
He looks like he does not want to be disturbed. Don't disturb the beetle. He's just chilling on the rock. Ah, yes, you are definitely playing the art. Art is definitely a video game. It takes a lot of skill to master, but there's no one true way to play it. Oh, wait, you were working on overlays? Well, hopefully it turns out really shiny. Shiny overlays are so nice. Is that like a little slit for his eye, or what is that? I guess he does have a tiny slit for the eye. Look at it, it's so cute. Don't disturb the beetle! Sure, doesn't seem very energetic either. Can I pet him? I want to pet this.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring.
Or you can have a practice fight. Not unreasonable to have a practice fight.
It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover?
I mean, these beetles, they don't run away from me when I try to approach them. It's actually pretty impressive.
Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent.
Well, they're being reasonable. Once you know which opponent you can't fight, it's best to not fight them because you might get hurt. Oh wait, Traveler wants a bigger beetle. Oh, yes, he is a baby beetle. Do not disturb the babies. Look at him. He's adorable. Can we, like, shrink you into beetle size and have you do the fighting instead, Ito? You probably make for a great beetle fighter. Definitely will win all of your beetle fight things, yeah.
Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto was spawned to be a champion.
You just picked out the first one you could find. And I thought you were trying to look for... Oh no! Paimon went missing! Good riddance.
Right here! Look what Paimon found!
We found Paimon. There she is. She peoples behind a rock.
If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in. It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one.
Oh. He looks kind of suspicious and a little too red.
What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter. It matches everything you said about a good fighter, Beetle.
Why does he look surprised and a little disgusted by the
But
beetle?
the one you guys found must be way
Oh.
bigger.
Oh. That's a little disturbing. It's like, tiny beetle. Bigger beetle! Look at how horny this boy is. He's ready to kill a man. Look at these eyes. Those are some murdering eyes.
You got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
I don't want to catch him. He looks like he would try to stab me if I try to approach.
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not as good as me, but but still.
Ito, that beetle's gonna crush your other beetle. Yes, he's very horny.
Oh,
Look at
so
these horny
overall,
boys.
Not that good then.
Oh.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure.
This is how long his horn is. But, like, you know how there's, like, what is it? Like, things that are closer to you look bigger, things farther from you look smaller. He's the closest to us, he's second closest, and he's third, wait, no, second? Yeah, wait, no, it is second closest, and that's third closest? This is how, his horn is about as big as my cursor. And this guy probably has a bigger horn than him, and he has the biggest horn of them all. Look at how big this is. This is at least like 2.5 cursors long. This is a very horny boy. Paimon's the one you can refer to as emergency food, yeah? Yeah, he's emergency food. Oh wait, you are a newbie. You are... Oh, Trazai? Pronouncing names is hard. Damn, I can't believe Ito lost the horny game. This beetle is more horny than him. Ah, so this finally will be the one. You never won before?
Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way. So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's, coincidence.
Uh-huh. Wow, you are a man of language. Much amazing, I guess.
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Oh, you want to trade beetles? That looks like a beetle crusher.
Whoa. Let's not do anything rash here, you know?
I thought smaller beetles were supposed to have some sick moves. Didn't you say younger beetles are fearless? Oh.
I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind.
Yes, a bigger brain, but many wrinkles.
Anyway, time to head
beetles
back
probably
and
have a
get this
better
show
brain than I
started.
do.
Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
Okay, I don't want to pick it up. Paimon, you pick up your creepy-ass beetle. Okay, good. Paimon took the beetle away. Now we have to go all the way back. Where is the... I think the route is like this way and then I can go up? Oh, hey, chest. Nah. I would have to mark it off on my map and that's just too much work. Is it down? No, it's up. Higher. Higher. A camp. Hey kid, we brought this creepy ass beetle. Gonna crush yours.
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yes.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
He thinks it has slick moves and is because he's young, he is fearless, but he's gonna get crushed.
Don't worry. I'm not scared of your beetle.
Oh, look at him!
Go, Stripey Ghost!
Uh-oh. Look at him. He's ready. He can hiss.
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Oh, look at them. They're adorable. Oh, God. His is bigger.
When did you come up with that name?
Is this like the fight of comparing whose thing is bigger? Like, yeah, my beetle is bigger. That means it's better. But you see, because mine is so small, it is more nimble. Yours is just too heavy and chunky. No one wants a heavy, chunky beetle. It won't do the flipping very good. Uh-huh, yes.
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
Aw, at least he has the rallying party of the cheering squad. Aw.
That's right! Finish it!
Why is his eyes all slanted? They're slanting inwards. Come on, little guy! They're facing through each other! He's just like intensely watching. Aww. No! Dude, he...
No, my little Nimble Ninja!
Aw, he looks so defeated. He looks so defeated.
Ha! Looks like I win again!
You need to find yourself a better beetle, Itto.
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
I guess in this fight, size kinda matters. Wow, that's a poor track record. Seems Ogura Mia wasn't kidding.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
Why did they animate these beetles so much?
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear!
Oh, he's like pointing at the kid aggressively.
All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
Wow, he really names all of them.
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone! Wow, that name caught on real quick.
Look at him, he's
Whoa!
ready.
That one looks ultra strong.
He's just bigger, that's all. Look at them, they're just nuzzling each other with their horns.
But it's still no match for you, Stripey.
Aw, he's like, yeah, I believe in you. I kinda don't.
All right, little guy, use your Super Paimon Tornado!
Why did you name the attack move like that? Also, what kind of camera perspective is this? This is creepy. It's like, hi, we're looking down on you. Do you feel oppressed now? Do you feel our gaze is diminishing your size little by little? Who is he looking at? Oh wait, that's a real thing now? Oh,
I can't believe it. I lost.
it's okay, kid. Apparently size does matter when it comes to beetle fighting.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best! Yeah!
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost.
First, Wipey Ghost.
I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
This one looks like he has murderous intent. Hell, I think he could even stab, like, a full-grown human.
See? Paimon's got real talent! Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too.
Is this beetle Paimon-sized? I think it's, like, up to her torso, like, right there. Or maybe it's, like, the entire size of just her torso. I think it's a torso-sized Paimon. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, it is. So why don't we let the kid have him?
Oh, right. Yeah, now that the beetle fighting's over and all.
Aw.
This is for you, Daisuke.
Damn. It's like,
Here, you could go beat up Ito with an even stronger one. It's not like you can find anything better than this.
like, yeah. Paimon could give it a ride onto battle. Yeah. He could be like a backpack on Paimon. It will be great.
Huh? For me? You're really giving it to me?
Why not? He needs a home. Just take care of the other one, okay?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
He's kind of creepy, but okay.
Will we ever be able to go back?
Yes. Ah, yes. A Paimon mount. No. It's not Paimon's mount. You mount the Paimon because the beetle is slightly smaller than Paimon. Thus, he has to go on top of Paimon and just like cling to him like a backpack with horns. That will probably keep poking Paimon in the head every time she moves. But it's okay. The beetle's gonna love it.
Of course
Free
we will.
ride.
Trust me, I never go back on my word.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Okay, time for me to kick your. How long has he been lingering in the background? It's like,
I'm watching you. I'm gonna electrocute your butt if you get near me. Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
You're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
no, I'm just a casual traveler who also wanted to apprehend your uncle.
Hey, didn't I tell ya? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
He is no stranger to lying, especially to kids.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before.
Oh wow, we're really sus, aren't we?
Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away.
He admitted to everything, and that means he's absolutely 100% the culprit.
And not
Probably.
only did he not do anything
He's like,
wrong,
"Meow."
he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Okay, let's stay calm. Ito, explain yourself. Why are you covering for someone else?
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
Okay.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny. Seems I can't hide it anymore.
Oh no.
Come with me. I'll explain everything.
Can someone please just flip these beetles right side up? They're just chilling in the sun. It's like,
Yeah, we got flipped.
I know, right? I flip you, he flips me. Guess we're flipped over. Yeah, I don't know what rhymes.
I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it.
Okay, who's the real culprit?
I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here.
I don't know, putting the blame on yourself is the right move, but then again, you seem to be elusive up to this point, so...
I'm the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
A guy was literally kidnapped, and you're just going like, yeah, I'll figure it out, don't worry.
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
He's trying to cover for someone?
Maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
Why isn't one is crimson and the other one's blue, even though it's literally just red and blue?
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that one already.
Oh wait, is it the true story?
Oh, so you already know.
Or no?
Well, that makes things a whole lot easier.
Okay, explain yourself.
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Probably.
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind.
Uh-huh.
But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth.
Okay, tell me about this cold and hard truth that you are trying to spill.
The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans.
I mean, he's dead. Look at him. He's a dead serpent boy. Time will only tell when the Fatui tries to raise him up from the ashes.
The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Okay.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
How did they mate?
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
Wait, so you painted your horns yourself? I mean, decent paint job, but what color is it underneath? So why did the Blue Oni choose to exile themselves? I like how it just zooms in on his horns. It's like, yes, emphasize these horns. These were custom painted by the man himself, ARATAKI Itto. Look how cool they look. It gives it a nice finishing gloss, don't you think?
Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time.
Oh.
The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them.
Okay.
Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with.
I mean, when you can just paint your horns the other color, you can just ruin it for the other side. It's like,
See, we have a point. They don't like us.
why even bother? Why is your horns red? Why are your horns red? Hmm?
If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all.
And how did you do that?
Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
And that would be?
Huh? What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them.
Okay.
Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves.
Okay, that seems alright. What's the other one?
Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans.
And as long as you're not trying to, like, you know, rule over them, fine?
In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride.
Okay.
After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether.
He went bye-bye.
Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
Okay.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist.
I mean, apparently you just paint them on. What if, like, someone just goes like, yeah, I'm not feeling red or blue. What if I wanted to be purple? Can I paint my horns purple? Or you know what, green? Or you know what, even better, rainbows. Wouldn't that be cool? It's not like they pay attention to the colors or anything. Humans don't really care about that. They just see, yeah, you have horns on your head. I guess you're an Oni.
But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine.
Okay.
Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it.
Yes, because the Blue Oni values their own pride, yeah?
Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride.
Okay.
I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period.
I mean, what if they just felt like, you know what, I don't want to carry on the traditions of the Oni. I just want to steal shit, you know? Maybe.
My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
So you're trying to buy time, and those are some nails. Like, I thought they were just black nails, but look, they go a little further. Nice. Okay, you go get some food. Food is good. I wish I got some food right now. What to even steal? Who knows? Okay, so you're trying to get more time so you can figure out what's going on. Fair enough.
That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
Oh, you're trying to lure them away by saying you're the culprit, but it kinda backfired a little.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows your story, right?
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene.
Okay.
He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken.
Oh, someone kidnapped them. Or is it like... That's the thing, kidnap. It has the word kid in it, but it applies to any person or thing or animal or, you know, even though none of them are kid. Like, what about person nap? What about adult napping or parent napping? I guess it ends up sounding like, oh yeah, they're taking a nap. And they're fine. Kidnapping? Oh no, you mean a kid is napping, right? No, someone just like took the guy and whisked him away in a car. Oh.
The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
Well, why didn't you just tell us that in the first place? You shouldn't have lied to us. We have beans. Don't think I haven't forgotten that we could threaten you with beans.
I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else.
Last I checked, I have beans. You're gonna get knocked out by beans.
There's more to this than just one blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess.
I don't know, now we're caught up in it. We're your problem now.
That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got.
I can kick your ass any day.
But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
I'll help you. Come on, let's clear your name. This is stupid.
Yep, Paimon too.
The real culprit must be brought to justice. And Cher, you might have lied, and technically there is probably some kind of law, at least in this world, the world of which this is being streamed on. Not too bad. I don't know what laws they have when it comes to falsely accusations to save yourself. But then again, the human world, they also have that. It's like, hey, we're gonna make you admit guilt to things that you didn't do. We have psychological things, and we're gonna convince you that you're the culprit, even though you're not. Oh, you forgot where you were that day? Well, maybe you were at the scene of the crime. Life can be fucked up sometimes, you know. But don't worry, we'll get the real culprit. Stop being sus.
Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
Is that beetle still flipped?
So, you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it. I was thinking right from the start, these two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. Yeah, we are gonna get along just great.
Yeah.
Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so, be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Okay.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned adventurers. Yeah, we got this.
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
Okay, let's go. I am not swimming there. That is too far away. Oh, wait, we just have to go over there? I thought we had to go to Sangonomiya. Okay, so he will not TP to Sangonomiya. Oh, do you mean the troops that are on this island, Sangonomiya, not the actual Sangonomiya island? I don't want to climb. Bless the elevator. Oh, wait, why can't I? Can I squeeze through here? No? Hello? You're the... Oh, there's a human here.
Yo, you must be Masato.
Is this Teppei? God damn it, it's the same model again,
Oni?
except he's the old
Oh
part.
no, not another one!
Oh no, please don't hurt me and my drawn-on gloves. Look at these look awful.
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill. I contacted you before, remember? I need your help.
Oh no, all you Oni look alike, even though you have different body types and you probably have different hair than him and different attire, but no, you're the same guy. Oh, please don't hurt me.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked me.
Uh-huh.
It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way.
Okay.
But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Okay.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for!
I mean, they wanted to rob him, so...
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for, and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go.
Okay, well now this is confusing.
Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows.
Okay.
Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here again!
We still need to go outside to get food. And probably to the city, because the city is nice.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards.
Unlike the other guys.
Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have wanted with me?
Who knows? They can have all sorts of reasons.
I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ugh, that idiot Oni.
There he did. He said the line. Okay.
Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area.
Oh no. It's the name of it.
You weren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them and they're all heavily armed.
Ah, don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
Oh good, we don't have to go to Tartatsuna. I don't like Tartatsuna. Okay, lie and wait at the thing until they show up. How far away is this? Never mind, I'm TPing. No walk that far. Only TP. Oh, there it is. Is that a kid? Is that the Tamari kid? It is. Goodbye, Tamari kid. Okay, and then we go over here.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
I'm trying to think of what I can steal, but I guess I could technically steal that, but sustenance sounds good right now.
Yeah, things might get a little rough, so we better be prepared. Oh, here they come!
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns.
It's Blue Horns! That guy keeps walking forward. Or going on rounds?
Alright, it's go time. Let's get him!
Okay! Too bad we don't have Goro on our team. But I don't want... Crap! Oh, I know. I should probably do... Oh. I'm not used to pressing fight. Notable!
Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Let's fight first, talk later.
It makes a moon noise when he's ready to do the thing.
Can't catch me. Yes.
Oh wait. Oh, maybe it doesn't make a moon noise when it's ready. I can't tell. Does it make moon noise when it's ready?
Attaboy!
Okay, you know what? Fine. You can have a battery. But it might end up causing them to die faster.
Can't catch me. Oni coming through! Finally,
Darn it. Can they send one more person? I am not... Darn it. I didn't get a good chance to... Oh, wait
Hey,
a minute.
don't even think about running.
Oh, okay, I guess we're chasing now.
It's me, Arataki Itto, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who you are.
Oh?
From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice.
You know you could just paint your horns another color.
But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you? Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
Why does he have a slash mark on his back?
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you.
Yeah,
Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni. So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago?
Because he doesn't like being treated as the outsider?
Huh? What's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me?
Dude, look at his outfit. It's drawn on. Oof.
The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society.
Just paint your horns a different color.
But let me ask you, Arataki Itto, what exactly do you contribute to human society?
He plays with kids and he steals their candy. Legitimately.
You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Huh! You wouldn't know how if you tried.
And I'm tempted to go get food, but I don't know what I want to steal. Guess there's popcorn. Then there's also pizza and things. But they both take a long time to cook. What did you get? Darn it. Popcorn will make my throat all weird. Guess I could probably put the pizza thing in the oven and then I'll just have to come back for it later. Maybe that. Probably? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Okay, that button should have done the thing. Or not. What? There it is. There is the thing. I shall slinky, and then I will come back from the slinky. But because I slink anyways, I'm just gonna press the no button, and it's not like there's anything happening unless you want to stare at these two. So I'll just be back, and then eventually I'll just have to quickly eat in and out. Okay. Eat. Okay, is it done doing a thing? Uh-oh. I think I need to diagnose something. Because the button is not litty. Oh, minute should have passed by now. Oh, do I have this? There you go. Okay, I need to diagnose something because my button is no longer litty for some reason. The no button is a litty. Oh. Okay, so the no button did its thing. It's just that I can't press it again for... Okay. Okay. Well, I have no idea if I timed it right, but you know what? I'll just link you away when my thing goes off. And that'll probably be in the next 10 minutes. Hopefully.
You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
That is definitely a viewing angle.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
I like the bird pecks himself.
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you.
True?
But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in human society?
Just vibing. You don't have to be so cruel to the guy.
We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food.
I mean, there's a crab right there if you want to eat it, I guess.
No clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride, we had nothing.
Paint your horns red. It ain't that hard.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends?
Damn.
I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live.
I mean, on one hand, can you blame the guy? On the other hand, this probably wasn't the way to go.
I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain.
Oof.
That's what matters most to me.
You don't have to do that much, and that doesn't solve the root of the problem, you know. Yeah. You have walked in on the guy going like, well, you see, all of our sacrifices ostracized us from society, so we got no ways of, like, supporting ourselves. We're just off trying to fend for ourselves. We have no place. No one respects us. The humans just think we're just... So, yeah, we're gonna steal from them and give them back to our starving people because they can't get the food they need. But I don't know if this is the way to go about it, man. You kinda kidnapped the guy, and you stole shit.
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society.
You can just paint your horns.
If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
But he didn't make that sacrifice. His ancestor just did that. It's like, why is this our problem?
You make a good point. But Arataki Itto's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull.
Okay.
The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni.
No one can tell the difference between your two. They just see like, oh no, horny boys. Oh no, horny boys did something bad? Well, I guess we gotta judge them. Onis, all Onis are terrible people because of this one bad Oni. That's how things are now. We don't make the rules even though we do.
Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process.
Okay.
He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Oh.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
Okay.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on.
No, stop throwing yourself under the bus because your ancestors did that. If you want to live like a normal Oni, just paint your goddamn horn. It's not that hard.
Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
Paint your horns red. Go join the Red faction. We have food. Want food, right? We have Paimon.
Do you like emergency food? Don't eat Paimon. Paimon is an emergency food. Paimon might offer it to you, but that doesn't mean you can eat her.
There they are. Seize them.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! It's the Tenryu Commission! It's the Popos! It's time to run!
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
All he's gonna see is that he's a horny boy.
Oh, the Popos are gonna come for us!
Oh, they have stick. Can we beat them up?
Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too!
Don't worry, we have Itto. We're gonna beat the shit out of
We
them.
can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right.
Okay, wait, what?
Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryo Commission, or they'll be after you too.
I beat them up regularly, sometimes. Only when they attack me. They're actually one of the reasonable people out here. Some of them just attack me on sight. It's quite annoying. Oh, is he gonna...
Battle formation.
It's like, yeah, just Itto. Just Itto sings. It's like... Oh, wait, I need to look at his back more often. That's 2 stacks,
Come on,
that's
man.
3.
He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Itto.
Can't catch that.
Go beat up my bull.
Who wants some of this?
That's my brain.
Withdraw. Can't catch me. You must withdraw.
I won't forget this.
Oh.
Man,
my food.
they really came out in force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryo Commission sent so many. I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I threw beans in order to prevent you from running away. Okay, well, why don't you just explain it to them?
No way. All that would do is send them after our blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Okay, what should we do? The Tenryu Commission's about to arrest you!
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryo butt.
Hey, boss!
Okay, I'm fine with this.
Thought you'd have all the fun without us?
Oh.
Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Oh. Look, there's his posse.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance. Go!
Yeah, last I checked, you probably aren't very battle ready.
Hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time.
Yeah, fights is fun, aren't they?
Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
All right then. Watch yourselves. Soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around.
I like how he claps. Oh, whoa, that's...
Run for it, boss!
You guys are being threatened with a stick. That is a pretty nice angle for the stick, actually.
As boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating. I
Yeah.
promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
Yeah, we gotta find Takuya.
Oh, that's fine. It's Paimon. There we go. Now that won't happen again. Oh. Hey, we shut up
It takes more to
Paimon.
run a gang, okay? They're all I've got for now.
I do need to go get me thingy. So I shall... Okay, do I know how to summon the smaller version of it? Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna summon the smaller version of the no-no thing. It will make sure that new people don't have to see ad, but it's only gonna be the babier version, even smaller. I need to go get food. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's doing thing. We go steal food. Food, come back.
What a view. How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
Okay, promise. I have no idea when it's finished doing a thing. Wait, how does... Darn it, wait, I can't do math. Or maybe it's done? Is it done yet? How do I know when 30 seconds has elapsed? Oh shit. Okay, well I guess I have to ask Twitch gods. Twitch gods, has 30... You would think 30 seconds have elapsed by now. Albedo makes noises. What the? Come on, come here. Okay, are you... Oh, Albedo does make noises. Look at these glorious noises. Okay, I think the ad should be over, and I did get my food. So that means I can eat it while they're doing talky-talky things. And now, the new people don't have to suffer with advertisement. Oh, yeah, you shall look at the noises. Wait, oh, wait, right, we're supposed to look for footprints. What footprints? Is he a water monster? I can't sniff his feet. Then again, I don't want to sniff his feet. Kinda creepy. Follow the foot. Oh! Well, I'm blind. There they are! Oh,
Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here?
It looks like a guy was doing this.
You know we're headed the right way. Let's see what else we can find ahead.
I can't. Yeah, he's kind of doing this thing. It's like, yeah, that will screw with them. They won't know where I went.
A wrecked cart and some goods.
Oh.
Look alive. We've got company.
Why is he not here to help me? Help me, Ito. I need your strong bull energy.
Come into being. See no more.
How's this? Let the show begin. Oz, reveal. Bubba, get them.
Oh, right. Barbara probably doesn't have the hydro cup, so she's not gonna do as much as
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's...
Sorry, Ito. Darn it, I cut off Ito. I really need the hydro cup. Okay, what were you saying, Ito? Oh, he's like, oh, I see. You don't want to hear me talk about anything. Fine, I'll let myself out. I'll just go to somewhere where I'm more appreciated.
Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here.
The stuff.
Let's investigate.
Broken vase.
They couldn't have just disappeared into thin air. Unless they're all ninjas or something.
Don't jinx it with ninjas.
Hidden entrance. Yes. All right. I think we just found their hideout.
Yeah, hideout! Where they hide all their secrets. And the people.
Yeah, cutting them off. It feels bad when you accidentally skip dialogue. It's like, well, I'm never gonna know those 3 seconds of words they must tell me.
This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Oh, so they did kidnap people.
Paimon thinks Taki is probably in there as well. Yeah, but we want questions.
Fire away.
So, do you really understand where they come from?
Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb.
Okay.
But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Huh? What were you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
Paimon, do you want a flower? There's one right next to you.
Let's go.
Okay. Do I get an Itto now? Ah yes, Paimon is very smart. Probably keeps it. Oh hey, I got Itto in here. Oh.
Wow. This place is huge! Pretty fancy for a hideout.
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. And all the more reason we gotta put an end to this.
Don't worry, we can beat them up. Oh wait. I keep forgetting about the charge attack. There goes my cow! He goes woo! Did I use a... What the heck is this? What did it used to be? Oh wait, there's sunlight in my cave? Oh. No, there's sun coming from the up there. There's like a tree here. Very handsome tree. A collapsed roof-like thing. It's not even a cave. It's like a cave within a cave. You always have creepy paintings here. Hey, my dude.
Stairs are over there. If we can't reach them.
Paimon! Paimon! I was getting a hit.
That'll be what this mechanism's for. Bam! Finally, catch me.
Oh yeah, he's using the bone thresher. Soon this will be Noelle's weapon because I have no other use for it.
Oh, it's moving!
Oh.
See? What did I tell you?
That's
Trust my
stairs.
instincts.
Okay. Oh, that was a gap. Is there anything in here? There's like a way down, but... Oh, never mind. Yeah. Oh. What the hell is what? Wait, didn't I just come from here? What? Oh, they want me to do it like that, maybe. Right?
Can't catch me.
So then I have to go back up. Wait, how long does this stupid mask last? It's been here for quite a while. Hey, they have money! Hey!
Attaboy! Oh, coming through! My blade!
Darn it, I keep pressing 4 when I need to press 5. This is why I don't like pressing buttons. Like, the first 4 is like, okay, I guess it's fine. But this one is like, no. What is this Itto running? Doesn't feel very great. Like, I was assuming he would have more damage in this. Hey Itto! What the hell's up with you? Okay, so that's up. That's fine. What the heck? They gave him noble least oblige. Why? Of course I can't read it. They at least have... Where the hell's the Geo Cup? They have no Geo Cup? Oh, this is a very sad looking Itto. What the hell did they dump on this poor man? There's crit rate, there's energy recharge. Element of mastery for no reason. Not built for defense. Why did they do this? Like, even my Noelle has probably better... Look, the defense is here. This thing... Stop fuck is that animation? He's like, ooh, ooh. Are you gonna do anything else that's a little weird? No? I can leave? Oh.
Best flavor in the world? The sweet, sweet taste.
Oh, I cut him off. Oh. Probably should have done that sooner, but I didn't know that was there. There's nothing here. Just random cages. Casual cages, you know? Oh. There's
Can't catch me.
A button. Oh, that goes to the other door now. Okay. Oh, now I have people eyes on his back. How do people keep track of how many stacks they have? Oh wait, hey, a thingy! Don't. It thought it could hide from me, but it can't. Oh, okay, can I? How do I open this door? Door? Door button? No? Fine. I guess I'll go back the way I came. Yeah, he's using the classic wings. Oh, you can't go up on that ledge. Okay, fine.
Can't catch me.
Oh wait, is that 0? Oh no. I thought it was like, what was it called again? Zero escape. I thought it was like that thing for the emote, but no, it's just this rush rig. Yeah, they don't let you jump over the fence sometimes. Is there anything high? There it is. And the funny looking sacks. Oh, that's what that was. I was like, hey, oh, stuff on the wall. Cool. Oh, hey, they do have people locked up in here.
Them for leverage. All right, let's get him out of here.
I mean, I guess he does more damage, but only because he's doing his attacks faster. But otherwise...
Coming to be!
Oh, you also used it on the funny number. Congratulations. You have stumped your points into a funny number.
You're all free to go now. Quick, get to safety. Go, find a way to escape somewhere. I don't know.
Oh, wait. You got gifted a sub to someone named Rush. Okay. I still need to work on my emotes.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy? We're awfully worried about him.
Is he obsessed with beetles? Because I think we found him.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
He's not. He's fine.
But my little Daisuke!
Oh no, her little Daisuke.
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parents.
Yes, that's right. Have you seen him? Where is he? Is he all right?
Dude, this thing is blocking my view.
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map.
Dude, that's just ominous. It's just in the background. It's not even on his back anymore. It's just staring at us. Ito, put that thing away. Please? Just put it away.
He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you!
Okay.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do.
It's just staring at Paimon now. It's like sniffing her intensely. It's like, smells like emergency food.
Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
Really? Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
He has big pee-pee brain. Yeah, or maybe he has a really horny brain. Whichever comes first. So why did they take so many people?
These vagrants are insatiable.
Oh,
They'll do anything for money.
Darn it, I thought that was like an Orwell-inspired emote, but it just says hyper reveal. I don't know what a hyper reveal is. What are these emotes?
No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Oh.
Would they really do anything drastic?
Sure, why not?
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far.
Oh.
Oh, in fact, his horns look just like the ones this guy has.
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't understand what he was trying to do.
Not getting you killed, that's what. What's a hyperscape?
Are you a friend of his? Or perhaps a relative?
Relative, I guess.
I guess. Distant relative. Long, long lost brother of my uncle's side, all the way across where my granddaddy used to be.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
The water went down the wrong pipe. Sorry.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Yeah, family.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light.
We can always shine a flashlight into his eyes, and if that doesn't work, we can always use the beans. It's not as effective, but it still works.
Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe here.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
Huh. A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going, while we still have time.
Oh, hey, they have treasure in their chambers. Their cell chamber thing. There's a treasure that's just right here. Don't mind if I do. This one has rope on the table. And a hanging chain. I mean, why is there rope on the table? It's like, honey, we're jailed. Whatever shall we do? We got this rope. We can use it to entertain ourselves. What do we do with the rope? You know, tie it to the wall. Use it for jump ropes. I thought you were gonna go with something else. No. No. Maybe. Oh, hey, a button. Hey, we get to go to the next level. Is there anywhere else I have to go? No? No? This? Okay.
This is the place. The jig's up. Surrender while you can.
Oh, wait, no.
Attaboy! Oh, coming through!
How am I supposed to keep track of how many superfluous muscle stacks does he have?
Catch me!
I'm not even used to Eula's playstyles. Like, how do I keep track of all of these? Another one? Oh, okay,
Bet you think you've won, don't ya?
Oh, hi, creepy man.
So naive. This is my home turf. I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me.
Why are you purple?
What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
I don't... What? But also... Why does your mouse not move?
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
Wow, those are definitely... That is definitely not the right subtitles. It says, yeah, cut the small talk. Paper charms, are you kidding me?
You better stay where you are and let me finish. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for?
No. Can we slap you now?
I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of a mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke.
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble.
Why does this stupid thing keep coming into my cutscene?
Goodbye. Oh, my paper charm. Where's my paper charm?
Oh, he
I'm
has it.
sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it. But when did you?
I snatched it earlier to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Like murdering people.
Why, you... And now you're going to betray me?
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Just give it here!
At least this guy's a man of standards. This guy's just gonna murder people.
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening. Yeah!
Oh wait, how is that? No. Did he just slap the guy?
Great work, Takuya.
Or did he slap
you
the
arrived in the nick of
hair?
time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Uh-oh.
Hey, oh, okay.
No,
Fine.
no, put the gun down.
Calm down.
Put the paper
What are you
gun
doing?
down.
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself.
Bruh.
Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out.
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
Bro, use the escape exit. Yeah, look at these horny boys.
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do?
Turn yourself in and admit that you are not the bad person people make you out to be.
I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now.
Hey, don't be so drastic. I'll be fine.
I chose
Calm
this
down.
path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning.
Damn.
This is between us blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly.
They're here. We won't let them slip away this time.
It's okay. They're just having their horny boy moment. Shut up.
Uh-oh, there's nowhere else to run!
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. ARATAKI Itto is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Yeah, it's the crazy guy.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni!
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am. How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Damn.
Stop fooling around, Itto.
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything.
You're one to talk.
Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself. Listen to me. You wanna be the tough guy? Huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride.
Yeah, be a real man, and don't try to bury yourself in explosives.
The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning.
Yeah, let's get them into human society. Let them eat delicious food and stuff.
We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over.
Yeah, and we can start by not tearing up that paper charm.
But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
Uh-oh. No. Oh, that guy's gonna do it, isn't he? Did he get it back? Uh-oh. Place is gonna go boom boom.
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Oh.
Hey, I got this.
Come on!
Yeah, go, boy, go!
Just go! It's what I deserve!
Ah,
which commission?
We managed to save everyone! What about Itto and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're alright.
They're fine. Ito's crazy strong, you know? Oh, there they are.
It's Itto and Takuya!
That's gonna hurt tomorrow.
I mean, oh, there he goes. He just ducked down and now the camera can't see him anymore. You did it
What's up with
again.
the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
He's still holding it against me. Oh, a Tenryu or something like that? Oh, wait. I'm confused. I mean, they're called the Tenryu Commission. I thought you meant the world commissions that you get every day. Oh, wait, you mean... Oh, you mean those guys with the sticks, they just sat there. Yeah, they kind of tend to do that. Oh, well, at least he's okay. And don't worry, think of it as like a handicap, because you're so cool, Itto. Think of it, you're welcome for the beans.
Why? Why would you do this for me?
Because you dying won't solve anything?
I'm the guilty one here. I don't deserve this.
Shut up. Shut up and live.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need. I just wish you'd come to find me sooner.
Aw, it's like, don't worry, I'll treat you like a real bro. I don't have a real family either, but that's fine. We're Oni bros.
If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Fuck that. They're fam now. They horny fam.
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
Yeah, they really can't tell the difference. It's almost as if they're colorblind, but they're not. They're just like, oh yeah, you have different colored horns. Okay.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
It's fine, he's used to it.
That's just how I roll, man. You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru? Well, he's colorblind.
Wow. It's like, oh yeah, one of them just snores really loudly. The other one has a temper problem. And then that guy, just colorblind. Like, wow. Very, very enlightening qualities you have listed here. Very, very classy.
Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid.
Oh.
We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care.
Oh, that's why she's called Granny Oni. It's like, oh, you disgusting human taking in the Oni. Well, now you're Granny Oni now. Like, okay, who cares? I'm taking care of this good boy. Look at him.
You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
Oh, is he gonna be part of the homie gang now?
But
It's fine.
Don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
Yeah, come on, join the crowd. You'll be fine.
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking.
Could you give him a pardon or whatever thing you give that's the lesser sentence?
Takuya, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist.
I love how their mouths do not flap open.
All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
no, please don't. Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway.
Damn.
Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Can you teach them how to grab crabs from the beach and eat them?
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryou
Hey, they came after us! You expect us to just not fight them when they fight us?
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, they're real homies. Unlike Paimon there. If I were ever captured by Popos, she probably would ditch me on the spot.
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Oh, right, yeah,
That's what they get for resisting the Tenryou Commission.
I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation?
Okay, have fun in jail.
Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it all up to ya.
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too.
Don't put me in jail, I'm the Traveler.
But, given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Hey, I don't get to go to the slammer.
Sorry for the trouble.
Hey, wait! Unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something?
Yeah, we're the Traveler and Paimon. We're a traveling circus gang that likes to cause shit to happen. Did you know every time we enter a new nation, their noses get mysteriously taken? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself, you know? Yeah, alright, see you next time. Whenever that'll be.
Okay, tell us when you get out of prison. Oh, wait. Oh, it's the homie bugs.
They're like, yeah, we're friends now.
Oh, I guess we gotta tell Granny.
He's pretty. Weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
Yeah. Is that all you have to say, Paimon? Okay. Guess we gotta go TP. Hey, Granny! Your son got taken to the slammer again. Just casual slamming, you know? Oh, what the heck is this thing? Like a bird. Oh, it's a bee. I thought it was like a bird on top of a panda. That is definitely an emote. You must have a very big collection of the emotes. I still need to figure out mine. Wait a minute. Oh, that's Daisuke's family. Hi. So, yeah, apparently you went to the slammer.
Yes, that does sound like my Ito.
Yeah.
So, did they take Uncle Ito away?
It's fine. He'll get out in no time.
Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again.
Yeah, he'll come back.
Oh, wait. You got some of these during the Pride event that happened? Oh, lurking in channels. I wish I knew when, like, where to lurk to get free emotes. That sounds great. I think I only have a few of them. Give me a second. What do I have? I have... Oh, wait, I don't know whatever these are. Or this. Or... This one, that one, that one, and that one. I don't know what any of these are. Look at them. It's like a collection of random things I will never use. Okay,
He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, he's not a bad...
Oh, well, this is a viewing angle. It's like, hi, would you like to see the inside of a serpent's mouth? There you go.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us, and he's awesome!
Oh, wait, there's only 2 beetles here. Where's the third?
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people.
It's fine. He's cool. Oh, that is a creepy looking emote. What is that? Oh, it is a Santa in the bush. The Pride Bee emotes are some of the more used emotes? Aw, I wish I had a Pride Bee emote. It looks pretty cute.
If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time.
Wait, why are they called the Oni Kabuto? Why not just Kabuto?
Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
Look at them, they're ready to punch a man.
The beetle was big enough to eat. Like, yeah. I mean... yeah, I could make emotes, but the thing is, I have to make sure that they're at least tailor-made to be accessible for, you know, me stream. Like, what do you normally associate with me? But also, they have to be usable in a way that's like, yeah, this emote expresses my emotions perfectly, so I'm just gonna blah. Like, I'm working on them. I didn't really stream the drawing process because I thought I was gonna do research for what I want for the sub badges. I'm getting closer. I think for the first sub badge, I want to make it into a rainbow cloud. Because reasons. Just need to figure out how to draw that very nice with, like, you know, little bean eyes. Because sticking eyes on things is funny. Look at them, you can see their majestic shells. Good bean.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Ito.
Yeah, you're gonna win all of his candy at this rate.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Ito and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
They'll be fine. They're used to jail time.
Yes, you needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryo Commission will certainly exercise sound judgment.
I wonder if, like, jail is like time out for him, or tension. It's like, yeah, I do this all the time. I even have my own little corner in the cell. You know, exactly the way I like it, you know? Like, oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like the beetle, this red one, you could probably stick it on Granny's face and it would just hug her face. It's like,
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
okay. Oh, there goes the kid. Bye-bye, kid.
Ah, I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wait, what's this thing? What is Halefia 1 Nippets? That's supposed to be a beetle? It's pretty nice neon though.
As for the blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Aw, you're a good granny.
Do you need our help?
No, no. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures beckoning.
Yeah, we're free!
Besides, once Ito is released, he'll be here to help me.
Oh wait, is he always like this?
Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree?
That's one way to judge one's adorability. Yeah.
He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined.
Oh, so this Hale person had a conversation about whether beetles had nipples, so then you ended up having a beetle with nipples. Okay. I mean, you would think that they wouldn't have any, but then again, I don't know if beetles are capable of making milk or not.
Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni, but I've never been ashamed of this name.
Aww.
On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it, because Ito is my pride and joy.
Damn, she's the happiest granny who adopted a little Oni boy. It's like, don't worry, Oni boy.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid.
The naughty kid.
And then he left.
Hey, there's a dendro slime.
After a long time, the crimson Oni was living happily with the humans. But in his heart, he wanted to bring the blue Oni back home. The Crimson Oni didn't know where to find the Blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers.
He's like, I'm gonna find my homie if it's the last thing
He
I
found
do.
many traces of the Blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The Blue Oni was hiding on purpose.
No! Come out!
So just as the Blue Oni had once done, the Crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Al, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Al. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
Oh.
The Blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in.
Oh no.
But though his stomach rumbled, the Blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The Crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back.
Oh, damn.
Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Wait, what? Who? What? Who's his best friend? I'm confused. Well, I guess it's over. It's too bad. I don't think we get hangout quests for like the 5 stars at all. I was like, what is to do? Oh. I didn't realize we were so close to this guy. He's gonna take his flower. Oh, those are some spoopy fire. I'm just staring at the residents like, yeah, I should probably deal with that. Maybe I will slap one. No. Yes. No. Okay, now I'm tempted to slap a frog. It's like, do I want to slap a frog? Do I not want to slap a frog? I mean, he is a frog, and he looks pretty slappable. Yeah, I probably should spend the resin at that one place. Where's that one domain? Is it this one? Yep, there it is. Creepy mask domain. Wait, why is it I haven't gone the golden one? Can I have one golden one, please? Oh, nigga, I would like one golden shiny. Oh, wait. I got the wrong team. This is not my friendship team. There we go. Look at them. They're slightly dying, but that's okay. Alright, do I want to beat up one frog? Or do I not beat up one frog? I don't know when's the next time we can see him again. Or if he'll be in an event. He seems cool and all. What, it's like, come back to us? Yeah, friendship. But I don't know who he was talking to. It's like, yeah, this here's my bestest friend. He just met the Blue Oni though. It's like, yeah, you know what? We're just meant for each other, you know? We just have that sixth sense that we were meant to be.
Moment of birth.
Like, he's my homie, and I'm gonna be his homie for once. It's the least I could do for my man, you know?
This will pack a punch.
Oh no, they slapped my albedo. Oh no, they slapped my albedo again. Why are they hitting him slightly harder than
Back off! Eyes on me!
Okay, can I get it? Oh, there we go. Now I have a crystal. What the hell are these? I feel like I'm being attacked by muscle men. And I don't appreciate it. It's like, oh, yes, yeah. Like, please stop. I just came here for stuff. Have stuff? Yeah, sure, here you go. I have stuff. At least I got the purple mask, but I need the yellow mask. I need a lot of the yellow masks. Well, technically a lot of the purple masks, because 3 of them equals 1 golden one. And that's gonna take a while. Okay, what if I, like, do this instead? Oh, wait, which?
Burst forth.
Yeah, he gave me a baby quest crystal.
This ancient power.
Okay, come on. I need to beat you up one more time. And then I have to debate whether I should ethically kill frogs. Well, it's not like I kill him. It's more like I kinda get him to stop being a little butt and go back to his timeout cage. His forever timeout cage.
Ever seen one of these?
Come into being.
You just need to put your bad dragon boy into the forever timeout cage to make sure he doesn't do a no-no thing. What the? I don't have a crystal. Oh, well, she's almost dead, but that's fine.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Damn, oh, hey, Aloy died. I don't know when, but she's dead. Okay, first we need to heal them. Then I must debate on whether I kill the frog. Because I really love killing the frog. Frog killing is the best. I need to keep up my track record. Oh wait, there's also reputation requests. I could get those out of the way, or I heal, murder one. You know what? Heal and murder one frog. We are gonna heal. We're gonna murder one singular frog. But I want to choose the best person for the job. But who? Oh, right. Oh, wait, statue's done. I blinked out for a second. Do I want to send Albedo at the frog? But then it would hurt. It is gonna hurt like crazy. I mean, I just really like, you know, frog here is the best. And by the best, I mean the best to beat up. Because it's funny. Darn it, who do I want to send to murder Frog today? No, well, Klee's not good because it has resistance. I mean, there is Sucrose. Sucrose. Maybe I'll send one Sucrose. Okay, Sucrose, you're gonna help people murder frogs. Oh! Or we can be a battery. That works too, I guess. Wait, does she have the sword? Hey, Noelle. Noelle with the... Is that Chinese? Definitely Chinese characters. Oh. Wow, someone already leveled him. Yep, I guess we're all batteries now. We are batteries for each other. And then we have Bennett. Aww. He's like, nah, one battery's enough.
Oh, hey! Hello!
I am gonna murder one frog. Just one frog. One. One
You
frog.
dare overstep your mortal authority!
Wait, what do you mean something terrible happened? I can hear the cow from here! Oh, he keeps throwing his cow at people. Oh wait, I forgot to look at if it's doing damage or not. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna leave.
No atonement.
Good luck, you three! Oh, you raided someone with follower. Oh no, you did the thing this time! Oh no! Are they at least entertaining? I feel like as long as they're reasonably entertaining, it's slightly okay.
Your reckoning.
Moment of burst.
It happens to the best of us. Oh, wait. Need to leave. Oh, he does pretty decent damage. Look at him go.
Feel the same crowd.
Okay, I'm out. Goodbye. Have fun. Bennett gonna do the thing? Bennett? Oh, he's all the way over there. He has defense. He'll be fine. Oh. Hi. Hi, my man. How you doing?
You stand upon
You look a little burnt. Probably doing fine. Hey, Albedo. Okay, you know what? I want to murder another frog. I want to find another Itto. Okay, is Bennett? Yeah, Bennett did the thing. So this is a little safe. Not super safe, but better than... Oh fuck, nope, never. Well, I guess I gotta go back in. Bennett, please get your purse back. We are gonna fucking die. Thank you, Bennett.
Coming to me.
Oh no, my flower's still
Feel the same power. Can't catch me.
Everybody stand back!
Oh, look at this Bennett go. Look at him go. 3 bursts. He kept us alive. Yep. A true man amongst men. Yeah. Good job. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go find another frog. Hopefully there's a person who's gonna show off their Itto. It's like, look at how great I am. Yeah? Oh. And yeah, this is why you gotta check first. But sometimes you're just like tired. It's like, oh, whoops. Oh, wait, they might be. I'm not really a big fan of being... Oh yeah, being forced to follow people. Yeah, I'm not a really big fan either. It's like, you follow them because you're interested in their thing. But when you're rating someone, it's like, yeah, sorry, I have to work on my first impression on you. And I guess it's either A, close enough, or B, I'm too tired to find someone else. I feel like I should probably find, like, backup people in case I do need to, like... There he is! You know what? Here you go.
Live!
Yeah. Oh. Oh! Oh, he went back! He went back for the thing! God damn it, now I'm gonna have to beat up the frog just to find this guy. Because you know they're gonna show them off. It's like, yeah, look at this beautiful man I got. He's my new husbando. He has rippling abs. Me, I'm just like, no, I don't want to pull because I don't want another Barbara or Shangling. Hey, you know what? Okay,
Coming
good.
to be.
You're not woke. No. Oh, he got off my flower. Uh-oh. Okay, so Diona is now our healer.
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking.
What is he gonna do? Oh, okay, front paw. No, my flower. Don't destroy my flower, you bitch. Never mind. Okay, you can have my flower. I ran out of sprint somehow.
Moment of birth.
What the hell? Why are you doing the same move twice? Bad. Bad frog. Here, have a flower. Goodbye. Oh, Ayaka's not looking too good. Ayaka doesn't trust our Diona here to heal. I keep forgetting to look at the damage multipliers. Like, I want to know how much damage does this person do. I am also distracted by everything on my screen. Okay, leave the flower and run! Uh-oh. Diona okay? Oh, well, I stupidly walked into that.
Coming to be.
Why do I accidentally stupidly walk on those dumb things?
Live!
Well, at least I have too much defense, so it's not gonna kill me.
For 1,000-year pain!
Hey, Itto, my man! I see you also don't want to be healed, but... Oh. Oh, now she does the thing.
You stand upon your tomb,
Okay.
though you know it
The
not.
problem is we don't have another one. So we're gonna have to run. I'm not gonna go beat this guy up. I'm gonna leave my flower and get the fuck out of here. Okay, have fun, Itto. Bye bye. Wow, he's really tanking it. Oh, he went back. He went back. Or not. Wow, true man amongst men. He is not afraid.
Feel the same power.
Well, that's a tail.
Coming to be.
Aww. Oh, those are some pretty decent multipliers. Especially since this guy has resistance to it. Look, he's doing at least like 29. I think he might have been older, but still. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. That's a safe.
Burst forth.
Kind of.
Feel this ancient power.
I'm fine. Kinda.
There is no
I'm not fine. I'm out.
For 1,000-year pain!
Oh wait, where's Leona? Is she gonna throw the thing or?
Will not be
Leona's looking for the. She's looking for someone. Where is Ayaka? Ayaka? Oh, there she is. Hello. Okay, maybe I'll kill one more frog. That Itto did do a lot of PP damage. But I also need to figure out who to raid now. Because it is the late too. Okay, Albedo, attract the bullman for me. Please attract the bullman and have him do big PP damage. Come on, one of these guys has to... What the? Okay, well this is definitely a choice. Well, I guess I'm gonna live up... You know, wait, actually...
Live!
Be free! Oh, okay. Oh, there is an Itto! I was right! Oh, GTP.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
What the hell is that noise? Okay, that was definitely a noise choice. Oh. Okay. Okay, well he's just walking somewhere. It's not mine! It's not mine! I could do things now. I'm not trapped in a cutscene anymore. Oh wait, what is he using? Pipeline? That doesn't look like Stone Thresher at all. There would have had like a small red accent, and I can't see it.
Great undertaking.
Sword is out. Oh my god, I think that is white blind.
Fisher!
He's a white blind Itto. He doesn't even have his signature weapon.
Down miscalculation.
Alright, Fowler. Smack it. Oh, he threw. Where did his cow go? Oh, I couldn't see the cow. Oh, at least he likes my flower for some reason. Don't know why.
Burst forth. Moments of birth.
Okay, bye-bye.
Earth will not absolve you!
Oh. Well, at least Raiden's alive. What is this? The Rancor? And then that's a death match. Oh, Bennett's the one who's stuck with the cutscene. I could tell because he just stood in place. He did not do that by choice. He did that because he was forced to.
Everybody stand back!
Steven, run! Steven, run! No, run! Okay.
Witness my great undertaking.
Oh, you are back. Okay, I just need to make sure I don't accidentally step on the... Where did my flower go? Does anyone see my my flower?
Feel this ancient power.
There's too much fire here. I don't want to stand here. Oh, you're done with the upgrade. Nice.
The mortal plane. Fleeting.
Uh-oh, never mind. Nope. You can have my flower, but you can't have my life.
This moment of birth.
Uh-oh, not again.
Crumble. There is no atonement.
Yes, frog brutality. Oh no, Bennett? Bennett's okay. He's probably using chicken. Or, what is bird? Oh no, there's his bird. There it
You
is.
stand upon your tomb, though you know it
What did I
not.
say? I just really love murdering frogs. They like sneak into his butt and just like leave this on his butt. There you go, beautiful butt flower.
Experience an eon of
Hopefully this Bennett can get his burst back really fast.
Light it up.
Great undertaking.
Okay, Bennett has no interest and will leave me to die. Good to know.
Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust.
This is what I get for trusting a Bennett that has no interest in getting his burst back.
Let's roll.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Are they gonna die too? Oh, look at him. The frog is going like no heals. No heals.
Can't catch me.
Yep,
Benny's
yep.
adventure team.
Okay, well, it's only Itto. Yeah, we're doomed. We are so doomed.
It's showtime.
No, you can't iframe out of this one.
Going down with style.
At least I got to see him die. So I guess that's something.
Burst forth.
Where's the, like, no, this entire cave is too narrow, so it doesn't go up. At least he likes the flower. Oh, he got off. Why would you oh no, why would you do this to your own bull? He's just shaking. Oh, okay, he gone, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. He actually has a teleport?
Attaboy.
Aww. Whoa! Oh, he died. Yeah, he's able to summon his little bull buddy.
Let's go find some treasure.
Let's roll. Come into being.
Huh. Here, the bull just disappears after a while.
Attaboy.
He's like, yeah, look at him, he's beautiful. Oh, I can't get a good close-up on him.
Ow!
But trust me when I say
that
he
come
is beautiful bull. Wait, does anyone have anyone in mind that doesn't have follower only on in chat that to raid? Oh, very unique manly noises, yes. I mean, I have defense. I could probably take a few hits. It's fine. Yeah, he's not mine. He's not mine.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Oh, my flower! Bitch! Don't you step on it! Don't you step on my flower!
Crumble!
Burst forth.
Wait, where did my flower go?
Let's
light it
feel
up.
this ancient power.
He's going bye-bye. No! Oh, okay, he's after someone else now.
Moments of birth.
Okay, goodbye.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
That is a white blind. So weird.
Coming to be.
Witness your reckoning!
Attaboy!
Oh, wait. Did he tell my battery? I'm getting these things a lot faster than usual.
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
Wait, where's my flower? Does anyone see my flower? I can't seem to find it.
Witness my great undertaking.
Okay, leave this here and get the fuck out.
The enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Oh, hi Hu Tao. I see you're dying. Goodbye, Hu Tao.
Coming to be.
Wait, what the? My flower! Give me back my flower. There we go.
Come!
Yeah, I don't trust the Bennett
Experience an
anymore.
eon of suffering!
Oh yeah, see? Bennett, get the fuck away from me! Bennett, no. Go find your own corner! Bad Bennett! Find your own goddamn corner to run towards.
Coming to be. Feel this ancient power.
I mean, if he wants to come after me, be my guest, I guess.
Let's light it up!
His hand is still in my circle, so this should work.
Burst forth.
Okay, who is it after? If I'm lucky, it's after someone else besides me. Hey, it's not me!
Feel this ancient power.
Dream work!
He's going back home! Go home, Frog! Go home!
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking.
Okay, yep, that's not good. He's doing the big boom boom.
This is just my...
Oh, it's after him. Oh, that works. If he wants to use my flower for that, go ahead.
Coming to be. Burst forth.
Damn it, my flower!
Live. Moments of birth.
Fisher!
Coming to be.
Dust!
Burst forth. My boys.
My boys! Oh. Oh, I gotta wait this part out. He's gonna come after me. Yeah, good boy. Come here. Yes.
Coming to
Who's
be.
a good boy?
My great
Fuck off!
Experience an
Look
eon
at, where's the
of
rest of it?
suffering.
Why is the ball on the floor? Damn it, I got tagged on the foot. I got tagged in the foot again. Albedo, sprint for God's sakes! Sprint! He keeps getting tagged in the motherfucking foot. Up, nope. Go. I'm okay. I'm not okay! Help!
From rock to dust.
Please stop tagging me in the motherfucking foot.
Burst forth.
Oh, no.
My
The tail.
experiment failed.
Always the tail. The thing is, the tail is the one that's a bit too unpredictable. It's like, is he gonna tail me or is he not going to tail me? Why is he staring? Oh, well, he gave up. It's like, yeah, nope, can't carry this team any much more. Not enough carry. Well, this is awkward. I just want one more frog, but so far we lost to the frog twice. Man, those other Ittos hit hard. This Itto, he tried his best. Is he looking for anyone? Yep. One more frog, please. I wish for one more frog. Please, give frog? Oh. Huh. Oh, they're playing Gravity Falls. Weird, it gets really silent when someone starts playing the harp. Lyre? Do you think I could get DCMA'd for someone playing on the lyre? Like, that tune sounds familiar with my little robot brain. Oh, 2 Hu-Taos. Good luck figuring out who to do. Oh, at least one Hu-Tao's very happy.
Burst forth.
That is a very happy Hu-Tao, even though we died. Again. Oh, they have to fight over which one is it. Or the other one's like, yeah, you know what? I'll be someone else today. Oh, wait, they also want to be someone else. That's a cheat sheet. That already...
Going out into the world
I guess we'll call undercover.
turning the unknown into the known.
Silly churl, Billy
I miss
churl,
this feeling.
silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
At least we have a cheat sheet, so that means as long as we
Wanna come
murder
over for
someone,
tea?
we should be fine. This man really does need someone to carry him, though. Like, please carry me, or I die when I try to go up against him. Like, oh. Okay, it should still be on Bennett, right? Because, oh, nope, it's on me now. Bennett had slightly worse internet now. Or maybe? No, it's Bennett.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
I shall leave this here and wait for the Chi-Chi to come back. Chi-Chi, slap him! Slap him so I can heal myself.
Coming to be!
Ow. Flower, no! My flower didn't deploy properly.
Moments of burst!
Enter time.
Okay, I got it at the end. Oh, look at her. She doesn't have a shield. Her shieldless Chi-Chi. Oh, well, that works. Look at her. The Hu-Tao's just waiting. It's like, will the elevator come back? I wouldn't trust my flower if I were you. Here's a new one in case the other one breaks. Good luck. They're like, nope, we're getting hit too much.
Faster. Okay.
Today, you
I think
witness
we should
your
have better
reckoning.
survivability because we have a cheat sheet. Look at her. Precious
Burst forth!
I don't know if them doing damage causes my Geo.
Great undertaking.
I think only I can trigger it, which is kind of awkward.
Adventure time! Everybody stand back!
Orders given. Orders received.
Uh-oh.
Coming to be.
Oh wait, no. Use your tiny boy legs to run!
The enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Oh, how did I run out of all of my stamina?
Benny's adventure team!
Oh wait,
I don't want to be sealed back up.
How many things does the Hu Tao have to eat to get her HP back to normal? I just see her walking towards me and it's like shoves as much food into her mouth.
Experience an eon of suffering.
Actually, no. Doing on it. Oh, Hu Tao's a dead man. Yeah, I am not fighting it. What the? My poor Beto keeps getting tagged with cryo because he doesn't have enough dashes. Bruh, your tiny boy legs aren't enough. Oh, Beto, your tiny boy legs.
Burst forth.
Ow. How is his tiny boy legs not good enough? Oh. They touched the wall and then it made the boom. At least they're just vibing on my flower. I just want a simple albedo to attract the Ittos. That is it. Okay, well I'm confused. It had part of Totoro, but it's also like not quite. Well, maybe we will be saved by Japan. Please, I just want to sleep. Please be the one. You will get beautiful vape. Look at this. You have vape now. You can vape. Vape, Barbara. Oh, standard ringtone, maybe. He's not mine.
Coming to be.
Yeah, Revenge of the Frog. Albedo is not my carry. He's a support unit. No matter what.
Burst
like,
forth.
he has decent, but this guy has geo resistance, so...
Live!
Yeah. He's not gonna do much damage. He's gonna do some, but not much. Oh, wait, that is a DPS Barbara. Look, she did DPS noises. Now.
Coming to be.
Yeah, I'm out.
The enraged Earth will not
As long as Barbara
absolve
lives
you.
and as long as one other pyro unit lives, they will be able to do as much vapes as they want.
Today, you witness your reckoning.
I could wait for after. I should probably wait for after. Okay, are they done?
Coming to be. Witness a great undertaking.
Here we go. Elemental mastery. Go. Oh, no. Nope, I don't want to be next to that thing.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Is it?
How's that again? Bennett used his thingy. Like, no, I don't want to die yet.
Upon your tomb, though you know it not.
There you go. Say bye.
Come, experience
Oh, there's Barbara.
an eon of suffering.
Oh.
Moment of birth.
No, you're not getting me with the tail this time. Oh, it is a DPS bar.
Burst forth.
Back to the earth!
Oh, wait. Heals!
Live!
Oh, it's after Barbara. Okay, it's still after Barbara.
Coming to be.
Now, wait, why is that one after me?
Live!
Oh. God damn it! Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has defense. He'll be okay-ish. I could take maybe another type of that hit, but not much.
Coming to be.
Damn, they don't believe in the DPS, Barbara.
Feel this ancient power.
Barbara's a DPS. She's fine. Oh, I'm not fine. Damn, I can't believe someone doesn't believe in DPS, Barbara. Taking my head. Oh, no. I got no more running.
Back to the earth!
Wait, right. Grab one of those. Okay.
Coming to be.
No, come back!
Burst forth.
Why do I keep running out of stamina? My tiny boy legs aren't good. Hey, I have tiny boy. Oh no, please don't die yet.
Fisher!
Okay, she's fine. She's just waiting it out. Damn, that is a really awkward corner.
Experience an eon of suffering!
Poor Barbara, I hope she's gonna be okay. She's fine. Damn, they don't believe in DPS Barbaras.
Shifting sand!
Look at he's talking. That's perfect. Okay, just move out of the side and let him do his what the hell? Oh, ow. Did it!
Will not be destroyed!
Sir, they did not believe in this Barbara. Can't believe them.
Coming to be.
There you go, Barbara.
I'll protect us.
Huh?
Aw! She gave me her burst! Look at this. Wait, what is she using? Oh, it disappeared. If I had to guess, I don't know. I don't know what she was using, but you know what? She was a good DPS Barbara. It's too bad those other two didn't stick around to, you know, at least get the stuff they needed. They didn't believe in DPS Barbara. It's on them. They don't get shiny things now. Okay, now to figure out where to send the peepos. Wait, you need to refresh this actually. See, is there any good... Wait, this one has the name... Yeah, Assassin Gremlin. But they also look like that one Vtuber that's like a raccoon. Maybe they're also a raccoon. Which button do I need to... I can't see where's my button.
The truth of this world.
Beto, shut up! Give me a second. There we go.
So, for most of the start of the game, I was just rolling around in style, and when I suddenly didn't have her on my team. I felt that.
I think I finally landed on one on the first try. She already talks. She only has like the company of herself and maybe like very small people.
Oh,
but
I guess I
she
can
talks.
break.
That's already a good sign. She has a
it when I have
snuggie.
the quest
She's
active?
comfy. She has boba.
Or can I just make them now?
Hey, what is she doing? Hopefully she's gonna be swimming for a while. I think this shall be a nice home.
12% chance.
Very nice home.
Why do all three of you? Why do you all?
I don't want to know. What is she
That's
gonna
sussy.
do?
Don't do that.
She gonna do anything besides cooking?
Let's just make two.
Like, what stage of the story is
Probably
she
gonna tell me
at?
I had to have the quest chosen, but that is how it is. Okay, then we have ham. 5 minutes. Fuck.
I think this shall be
Okay,
a good,
I guess we're waiting 10
good parking
minutes to
spot
make
for
ham.
today.
For some.
Wait. Let me. Okay, good.
break
The
again,
chat
me.
does not have follower on. I remembered to check this time.
Are you hitting me?
Yes. First trying the parking. Oh.
You good, fam? Yeah, we good.
Okay. Well, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for the
Because I'm
raid
fucking on fucking
and
Windows
for
mode.
keeping me
Yeah.
company. Hopefully, I get that
Gotta learn how to
sub
actually
badge
screen
emote thing
capture
sorted.
just the program
But
and
yeah,
not
until then, have a good
not the
night.
entire
I should get
screen.
some sleep, and you all have a good night
And
there,
then
or whatever time it is. And yes, thank you for your company.
Okay, we have
Be
some
free,
time.
everyone. Yeet!
Where am I?
Get out of here.
Oh, this way.
You are all wonderful people. Bye bye.